Wonder why I'm so fucking emotional. Keeping to myself, be antisocial. Feelings on my sleeve, developed it from my mama. Irrelevant is my pop, middle finger to the drama. Wonder why the nigga wasn't there. Was it only for a nut, or did the dude really care? The inability to claim responsibility. 23 years, still tension in the air.
One is a different spot.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I like that though.
Man. I mean, it may be the same spot, but it won't be the same spot again. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it just could be different. You know
I feel you. Yeah, that's dope.
As long as motherfuckers watching both of them.
Yeah.
And it's enough to go around.
It's enough to go around, bro.
It's enough.
It's enough to go around.
Is there anything we can't talk about your situation between you and your father or you and your kids?
No, I'm good to go, man.
You gotta give us a little rundown. The reason I need a rundown is because all y'all got different stories. And some of y'all got like stories that go together. And that's true. I'm the one flowing, right? Because I don't have any kids, so it's easier for me to be the, you know what I mean? Ricky, so the more I know, the more I'm able to flow you together with somebody else or bounce back and forth. Speed said he thought he was only speaking one time and it was over. I said, nah, bro, but okay.
Y'all got the cranberry over there?
Oh yeah.
Get some of that then. No, man, it's good to go, man. You know, I'm open book.
How was in your life?
Not at first, but it's a dope story. It's a dope story. He went.
Tell it twice.
Yeah. He
I got sentimental.
He wasn't there.
Okay.
He wasn't there till like came back at like 12, but then I was already rebelling.
Right. I'm grown now.
Yeah, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Then he came back my sophomore year. He sent for us after my sophomore year. Well, I'm finna be a junior. He sent for us to come out to California.
Okay.
First time on the plane, everything. Sandwiches on the plane, everything. We out in the bay.
Right. Whole new world.
Whole new world. We in the bay. 2 weeks. We got to kick it with him. Get an understanding, talk, boom. Came back. My senior year, he was like, I'm moving back.
Okay.
Came back to Kankakee to bond with us. And that was cool, but we still was holding that resentment. You know what I'm saying? Me and Nez, we was still holding that resentment.
Nez is your real brother.
Nez my real brother.
I never
Same
knew
mother
that.
and father. My older sister.
We always been cool, but Nez is my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nez. I need some shirts, bro.
Yeah, 2 years. Shout out to Nez. 2 years younger.
I need some
2 years
of
younger.
nasty joints. All colors.
Nez is real. I never knew that.
So he came back and he moved, and then it was cool. He was involved, coming to the school, everything. But we knuckleheads though. I'm 16, 17.
Nothing to do.
I know everything. Know everything. All right, man. We didn't do that. Man. And it was like my 26th birthday. We all got together, my sisters, and we talked. And then we started kicking the stories on how we was as shorties. And I could see it in his face like damn, like it was sad. But we were like, it's all good, man. You here now, it's all good.
It's all good.
And then just recently when I said it got better, like it's at its best, I was going through my divorce.
Yeah.
When I needed him the most, he was there. And then if y'all seen the picture we took.
That's what I was just gonna say. Them pictures y'all took.
That was for his birthday. And Cochise was supposed to be on the picture, be in the pictures.
Okay.
But he had a job interview back in Arizona. And he had to leave.
Right.
My dad was kind of salty. Like, what is? I said, he just left. He's like, he didn't even let me know. And, he was salty, but it was all good.
It's crazy how when it worked the other way around.
Yeah. He's like, So then the following year, last year, me, him, and the boys, we went to Arizona. And we was all kicking with niggas.
That's what's up, man.
So my pops, man, he the man. Yeah. Shout out to Big Ron. That's the man. It's fun around. So that picture, I always call it gets greater later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I really think it just had to go that way. You know what I'm saying?
It's just what it is.
And when I needed him the most, he did. And I'm on my kids and all the grandkids. And he's super pop.
So, yes,
He
sir.
like, man, yo,
That's
like,
Crazy how they
Crazy
make
how
up
that
for that
work,
second.
yeah, man, like.
Man.
I'm like, man, he was doing
Daddy
so much
of the
shit.
year.
Man,
For the grands.
Daddy, man. He come out, like, he had them ones out here. They had a festival out here or something. Like, my son out here playing the harmonica and my other son playing the guitar. He buy him all that stuff. Like, yo,
Bro.
it's crazy.
Fam.
But I love it.
So I don't have no kids, right? I got a ton of nieces and nephews. So when I was in high school, Pops, he was strict. Like, when I say he was loose as a male, but it was strict. Like, no, you can't have extras. You don't need extras.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he would buy my cousins extras because they really needed it.
Yeah.
They didn't have nothing.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So, I'll never forget, fam. Going to school my freshman year, I was already making money. Right. Pops would give me $1.25. I say, Pops, $1. You only gave me a quarter. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
But he teach you.
Yeah.
Fam, he give my nephew $50 a week
We good, bro.
for lunch. And he tell him every week, don't tell your uncle. Don't tell your uncle. I found out. I ain't said nothing yet. I can't wait.
That's crazy.
My son needs $1.
It's like that.
Yeah,
But,
like
hey, they need
But it made me proud that he actually learned from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. And that's all it is. He learned. And when we talked, we had our talks like, what knowing his background.
Right.
He was like, man, he just kicked the real. My dad's super real. He a realistic
Bruh.
real. He don't believe in no things.
I love it on Facebook. Bro.
And he just
So
like this.
real,
He's like,
bro.
I wasn't no man.
Yeah.
And that's what he tell me. He like, I wasn't no man like you.
Mm.
He said, I wasn't ready to be a man. I was still BSing and all that. He was like, I wasn't ready. He was like, but my whole thing was, when it got to the certain age, like, did you even think of us? And he was like, man, I cried myself to sleep a lot of times. Wanting to be there. But he paid child support, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
He paid the rent.
Bruh, I'm trying to
He
tell
paid
you,
the
bro.
rent.
Bro,
Bruh.
That's about big rent.
Shout out to all the child support players out
So
there.
look, it's a lot of things.
And he on child support.
It's a lot of things kids don't understand.
I'm already knowing.
It's a lot of things kids don't understand. And child support don't represent them being there to you at all.
Bruh.
Because I ain't gonna say none. I don't know too many kids in our area, but a parent get child support, but like, let me break you off a little bit of the child support.
Oh, that's a tough subject.
Child
That's
support.
That's a whole conversation for a whole nother day.
Well,
We talking about fatherhood today. We ain't even finna do it.
I love it.
We ain't
even finna do it, bro.
I love it,
I think
man.
that started the show.
Start the motherfucking show.
We started off with child support.
God damn it! Don't get me started on that.
I'm with you on
motherfucking
this
shit.
thing, man.
Man,
I'm with
what?
you, man. I'm with you.
And I'm
sipping.
Why you hating on child support? Child support gave you your name.
Bruh, don't do it to me. Start the show. Start
Y'all
the
know
show,
who
bro.
this is.
Start it.
Y'all know who this is. It's broke Dusty.
Yeah.
Over here acting all dusty, but he ain't broke.
Yeah.
Interview. That's your new name.
I hate him.
Interview.
I hate him because he light skinned.
I
hate him.
Do you know? It's your boy Hollywood. Fuck to Hollywood. I gotta go back to this.
Hollywood.
Do you know how many times this dude called me 2 in the afternoon? Yo, you was my boss. We used to work at Baker and Taylor. I worked there for 2 years. These years, you're gonna be getting a call. 20 minutes later. Yeah, Mitchell, that better work for me. Sure did. Awesome guy.
Yeah, I can't say.
Fam.
Hey,
When he first moved down there to Texas, I mean, that was once a week, but that's the dude. That's
I
what you
can't
do.
say,
That's
bro.
what brothers do.
You helped the child support roll because you helped me get all my jobs, bro. I
Fam,
swear.
that's what we do.
I swear.
Hey, that's it.
That's
Shout
what
out,
we do.
shout out,
That's the
I
brotherhood.
So all
Speaking
this
of-
show, we references, we do charge. That's my man's in them.
Right.
So normally we introduce everybody on the show, but we got a couple people here. I think they should be able to go ahead and introduce themselves. You wanna? Oh, we're going this way.
All right.
They ain't saying nothing all day. I'm over here chilling.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Man.
Smith Schuster, what's good?
Smith Schuster.
What's good?
Is we giving out that?
Uh,
Whatever you want.
I mean, whatever you want. It's you. It's you.
This Narnia. Be who you want to be.
I'm Delonne Burrell.
Underrated beat maker.
AKA Delroy Jetson. AKA your mama's favorite conversationalist.
Ooh.
AKA Hope to God by my friends.
On God.
Over the God.
On God.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. Even though I'm quiet as hell.
Right on.
He ain't quiet. We gonna get him going.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Alright, so I am Brett. Homies call me Speed. I'm your local sleep expert, so if you need a bed, I'll let your boy.
If you need a motherfucking bed, holla at them.
Mattress, box spring, rails.
Vibration.
I need some rails.
Not at all.
The vibration.
Where can they find you
Oh
at?
my God.
Find me over there in front of Target in Bourbonnais, next to Chipotle. So Target, Chipotle.
Yeah, plug yourself.
We have Mattress Firm out here giving out the best deals.
Worldwide.
Facts.
Make sure this shit's
Word up, word up.
Yeah,
You
we
don't need
still
no
in
introduction. I
there.
gave you one. Well, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
It's
man,
the
me.
motherfucking legend.
Oh man,
The legend, bro.
Oh god. Now I'm Ronnie Jackson.
That's what they call you?
Nah, you know, cooling with Cochise, aka Ronnie Handsome. You know, y'all can check me out when I do my my Facebook lives, my podcast, Cooling with Cochise on Handsome Bill TV. Hey man, I'm here to have a good time, man. I'm with my boys. Y'all ready?
The motherfucking legend, bro. That's a low key legend.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Low key, aka Flow General.
Oh Lord.
High key if you from the Keys. You've been here for longer than me.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah.
appreciate it.
You graduated before 05. You definitely know.
You definitely know.
Yeah.
What?
You 05, right?
Don't disrespect.
You want to say
Don't
you want to say
disrespect.
06? You want to make you feel old?
Don't disrespect, bro.
06? You want to make it 05?
No,
five.
It was a jab.
Say it one more
You
time.
know what
I know what he on. Don't disrespect, bro.
You know what I'm doing?
Yeah,
on now.
let's get it.
So,
Love it.
today we thought we'd switch it up because this week is Father's Day.
Right
And if you follow social media, you realize that
Look at the motherfucker.
there's a lot of negativity that goes on with fatherhood. So we thought we'd bring a little bit of it to the forefront. So,
He sound good, though.
do it.
I like it. I hear it.
Real smooth, real smooth.
Cool ass.
Season.
Then grandma's in my inbox like, oh, you sound so nice on your voice.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hollywood.
Shout out to the inbox killers.
Hollywood.
So,
Get up the inbox.
So we thought we'd kick it off. So I'm primarily gonna do a little hosting for you. Cause you know I don't have children. Fuck them kids. What you do?
But
You
you,
get something.
but you,
He makes
uncle
sure it's
though.
run. He makes sure it's run.
Don't do that good, man.
So look, another pause. Fam, we done recorded easily 50 episodes, right? We only got 3 that we pieced back together, but we got 4. But we're gonna put that one on later. We got 4 episodes that we pieced back together because between both of us, our camera's not working. I don't have enough memory, and somebody wouldn't download the app. So they will continuously record.
Oh, right on.
Somebody keeps saying, phone got a camera, don't it? That's what it's supposed to do.
Right.
So he deleted all his memory
Oh.
just so he ain't have to download no app. That's your boy.
Shout out to Broken.
Shout out to Broke Dusty, man. Fuck what you saying, man.
I'm still, hold on, wait. I'm still getting adjusted to Broke Dusty.
Bring it in.
I'm money making niche.
That's my
Bruh,
boy.
I know.
And it's crazy.
I know. Wait, when he switched it up on me, I was like, wait.
You know the story?
He gave me a little bit.
Yeah.
He gave it to. I said, okay, I get it. So you might hear me calling Money Making Mitch a couple times.
It's cool.
I'm
We're
sorry,
gonna bleep
bro.
it out because
Okay.
I can't get paid for it.
I know.
Man, they
Out
can't
none
pay
of
me
that.
for it, bro.
Those are his aliases.
Okay, right.
Those DBAs.
Yeah.
They're
Nah, but
all
fam,
doing
you-
business.
you know how
under
long-
Broke Dusty.
You know how long people been calling me that, bro?
Forever.
Forever, bro. So I said,
Check.
fuck it, let me try to get paid for it. That shit was going to Dame Dash in them. Like for real. Soon as I got legal, soon as that shit got legal, and then Diddy made a whole album called Money Making Mitch. All my shit gonna go to them at first just to get verified.
Right.
Whether
This
it's
the
them or
all-in
not.
show. We don't care about
Man,
numbers.
look. Fuck that. Broke Dusty. Y'all see me, call me Broke Dusty.
Yo,
A bitch called me Broke Dusty, and I trademarked it, and I get paid.
dang.
Start the show.
Shout out
I'm
to
gonna
Broke
go back
Dusty.
We just started the show. We just been shooting.
Shout out to Broke Dusty. Got it all.
Man,
He
this way,
got it
I
all.
know, bro.
if
That's why I
y'all
gotta
see
chill. I
me
gotta
playing on the
chill.
camera, y'all should see him off the camera.
Oh man.
Fam, he argued with me a whole hour about the setup. Come on, man. Let's stop.
Man,
Let's go.
come on. Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Damn, Father's Day.
All right.
I feel that way too sometimes.
Bro.
I ain't got none. I ain't supposed to say it, but I love it that way.
But you just said your uncle.
I'm an uncle. Yeah.
All right, you father figure.
You a father then.
That's a father
Father
figure.
Lee is different.
Bro,
You know what?
you spent money on them kids?
Jason.
Have you spent money on them motherfucking kids, bro?
Hey.
Have you?
But then you a father.
They
then.
call you and ask you questions?
Yeah.
Do they come to you?
Yeah.
You a
You
father.
pick them up from
Father
practice and
Jason.
stuff?
You a father, bro.
But I get to say no.
You a
We
father.
say
I
no
appreciate the
too.
love. Do you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was the
He
same
ain't gonna
way.
say yeah.
I was the same way.
You do the same thing. Fuck you
You
mean?
ain't lying.
Your father adjacent.
You a father adjacent,
I
bro.
don't even like it. Y'all making me itch like that.
Yeah. You a daddy?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I got people on my team that day. Cause he be killing me, bro.
You father.
I'm fired up. I'm fired up today. Let's start this show.
11-2.
I like it.
11-2.
Let's do it, man.
Let's get it. Let's
This
get
shit
it.
raw. This
Let's
shit
get
raw.
it.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'm glad I
We're
got
gonna
my
start with
people
Dusty
here,
because
bro.
Dusty just go ahead. He feeling
Yeah.
it today.
All right.
Yeah,
for sure,
so-
for sure. All right.
Fatherhood, man.
Bruh.
Let's rewind.
Bruh.
Let's talk fatherhood.
Rewind it, bro.
Let's talk young Dusty.
Yeah.
Little mud pop.
Yeah.
Is that what you went by then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lil Mitch.
Lil Mitch.
Lil
The
Mitch.
song. Wait, the song.
Bruh. The what?
The song.
Bruh.
I know.
Bruh. You the only
that shit.
Bruh, you the only person who inboxed me and told me that, bruh.
I felt that.
Bruh.
Like here.
Which
bruh.
one? About Pops?
We'll get there in a minute, but
I felt that here.
Young
Like, I was
Dusty,
like,
man, Young Dusty, bro, was. I mean, I was under my mom's because that's all I had, but I admired Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was named after him, so I was trying to walk like him, talk like him,
I got a
named
song.
up the brother.
Let's go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. But as I got older, bro, like the older I got, the more I wonder why he wasn't there. And that shit just fucked me up.
So Pop wasn't there at no point in your young years.
Sparingly.
Spare.
Like now that I'm getting older, I'm learning that a lot of people was on his ass about bringing me around. So whenever he got tired of it, he'd come bring me to an event, dip out, but I'll be kicking it with the family. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be chilling with them and I'll be learning them. But
Right.
yeah, so it was one of them.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, you said yours was somewhat similar, right?
so much. Like, tell you, when I heard the song, I'm like, yeah. Cause I'm Ron Jr.
I got
Junior, bro.
I'm people. I don't know what song you talking about. What song you talking about, bro?
Tell me the song.
I got a song on that Piff called Mitchell on the album called All In, number 3. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it's called Mitchell, so it's pretty much telling
Tell me
everything about how I
Matter of
felt.
fact, it should have been playing.
Bruh.
That's probably what's gonna bring it in.
Bruh.
Cause he talked that talk, man, and everything he was saying, it was right on cue. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, Junior.
You made the beat.
Hey.
Right.
I did.
I think you did. I want to say you did. I think you did, bro. Because you gave it to somebody else because Juan had it. And Juan was like, if you want to do something on it, do it. Because I think you did do the beat. I think you did, bro. I think you did, bro. I think you did. But
I know the song. I got.
I haven't heard.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, thinking back,
Yeah.
like, yo, that's.
I did another song on the same beat about my mom's. But we talking about fathers.
It's
today.
father.
About fathers
See,
today.
okay, I gotta hear
But,
about mom.
but
I
yeah.
know that song. I'm like,
But yeah, so as I got older, bro, like once I got to high school, it was fuck 'em pretty much. Cause everybody was telling me how much they reminded me of him.
Cool.
And I ain't know who the hell he was.
Cool.
Nothing.
Hey.
So
Side note. I know this guy almost all my life. Our moms used to work together, right? He done had that same laugh as long as I know him, right? So we link up again when I'm about 25. About 2 or 3 months into us kicking it, I'm at this store. All I do is hit his laugh. It's his laugh, but it's wide. It's from a wider body.
Dad.
Fam, I walk around the corner like, yo, you missed that.
Wow.
He laughed like, yeah, That's my son. You know him.
Did he have on the purple coat?
I can't remember what he was
That's
doing.
cold,
I can't
yo.
remember what he was doing.
Because what's so
And I ain't
crazy is he used to come over my cousin. I don't mean to cut you off, but he used to come over my cousin's house when my mama, my cousin Lorna, Caleb Mosley,
Your mama,
and all
yeah,
them
all my
used to
people.
play cards.
Yeah.
Play penny pack for dollars and quarters and shit on in Hillcrest.
That's crazy, bro.
And he used to come through that like cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Cool as hell.
Damn.
And it's crazy.
just like-
everybody say that, bro.
Man.
Everybody say
But
he
you
was
heard
the
the,
coolest
you heard
dude.
the live like no
Damn.
that sound like
Not all over. It's the exact same. Hey, you ever been standing with him?
Crazy,
You ever been
bro.
standing with him?
Crazy.
And he don't normally do it if it's just you and him talking. But somebody else gotta walk up and hit him with a joke he ain't ready for. He can't snap back.
Yeah.
That laugh, it's that laugh.
Shut up.
It's that laugh.
Crazy. Crazy.
Damn.
You told me that shit. I was like, hell no.
That's
I couldn't
So I
even
said
say
later that day, like,
Crazy.
yo, I ran into your pop.
Crazy.
He was like, how you know my dad? I said, the laugh. All he could do was laugh. From a laugh,
Crazy,
bro.
bro. Crazy.
That's
Keys, man.
that's
small,
that's
bro.
touching though.
Crazy.
Man,
Crazy.
for him, like,
And then I met you.
you
and
know
I was
the
like,
record.
I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, a lot of
Until,
people
like,
don't, bro. And we got the same name.
Right.
A lot of people don't even piece it. So
And then, like when I seen his name, I'm like,
On the
oh.
All In show, we say government names if you want to, just so you know.
What?
On the All In show, we say
yeah,
government names.
Mitchell
just-
led better.
I'm not
Yeah,
just so you know.
no,
Now that's
You
cool.
said your name, introduce yourself.
I say my name.
That's
Because
crazy.
it is
cool.
what it
That's
is, but
crazy.
I'm not doing
Bro.
nobody else.
That's
though.
hard.
Mitchell. Not better.
That's crazy.
So look, so out of
So real story,
for what
bro.
he's saying, for what he's saying, for what you saying, you ain't saying nothing, but from what you feeling, I was like, fuck buddy, bro.
Right.
Cause everybody's cool with him. Everybody cool with this nigga, bro, except me. What the fuck? So my our graduation, bro, we had to get our tickets at King. And my mom and them that came up, they got their 4 tickets. They only gave us 4.
I'll take it.
So I'm in there chilling, goofing around, because we in the band. We have to still play.
Mm-hmm.
I see him pull up. I'm like, shit, what are you doing here? So he like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? So I'm like, what's up? He like, where's my ticket? I said, you ain't got no ticket, bro. So Officer Brooks is our cousin. So he already seen it formulating. So he came up with like, nope, y'all gotta go outside and talk about that. So we went outside, talked about it. That's over with. Went outside, talked about it, and he was like, why I didn't get a ticket? And I like, why you wasn't there, bro? And he ain't say nothing.
So you got to spill it out on your.
Bro, I was 18, bro.
But this is a big accomplishment.
Big major.
Yeah, you about to walk the stage.
Bro, what the
ever
fuck
met
is
his
you
mom?
on?
You ever met his mom?
Nuh-uh.
You gonna say what you want to say. That's how he raised.
Man, what the fuck
Speak
is you
your mind.
on? Why
No,
is
I
you
get
here,
it.
bro?
I get it.
I ain't seen you. You
That
want
is
to turn to
huge
my
on a big
biggest
day.
Man, get
That's
out.
huge.
So,
It's almost like, oh.
oh yeah, there go Big Smitty right there. So
It's
anyway,
like
so,
an NFL walk when you get your cap.
bruh, and you know
He
that you pop in like Bobby Boo, like, hey daddy, bro.
Shut up, bro.
What the fuck?
Nah, man, I did this on my own.
You at the draft? You want to make a speech?
No,
nigga? Get your motherfucking ass out of here, bro.
yeah, I'd have been on the same thing. Yeah.
So, and I was only 18, bro, so I wasn't mature enough to hear what he had to say. None of that. So fast forward, we ain't talked for like 4-5 years. So I reached out to him on Facebook when I bought my first crib on Rosewood. And I was like, I want you to come through. I just want to talk to you, come holler at you, just to see what's up.
Yeah,
So we was having an extravaganza at the crib.
I was there.
And I was like, can everybody leave the house, please? Everybody step outside. Cut the music. Be a party. I need everybody to step outside for a second. Let me talk to my dad. So everybody went outside. They went out. He sat down. We was sitting kind of like this. So I was like, bro, what happened, bro? Like, why wasn't you there? That's the only thing I asked him. He sat there. He kind of looked. He sipped his little drink. And he was like, man, I can't even, I don't know. And I want to fire on that nigga right there. Bruh. Everything in me was just like, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just chill, relax. And I was like, it's cool. It's all good. So then I just got up, left out. I'm gonna start crying, bro. So I'm gonna just stop for me.
Man, you say you can relate to this.
Yeah. That's that story. The song.
Tell us the early days.
It's me, my sister. LTV, she the oldest. Me,
Okay.
Shout out to V's.
Cochise.
That's my boy.
My mom, shout out to Miss Mary. So, the story is, they was married.
Mm-hmm.
LTV is the oldest. She 4 years older than me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, they was going through their ups and downs, whatever. Came back, he made me. Then came back, he made Nils. But he came back, he kidnapped my sister. He didn't kidnap my sister. I can't say kidnap because he is her dad.
On
You know
the
what I'm saying?
worldwide internet.
And I was like, he ain't kidnapped. Well, this is his story. I gotta get a story. So he go.
Right.
Well, we gonna say
Catch
kidnap. 'Cause that's what we was
threw her in the bag and left.
like this. Like that's my daughter. I'm coming to get her from school.
There we go.
But then everybody
Took
know
without
him.
permission.
Everybody know him though.
Right.
This Ron, this her dad. Okay, well,
Yeah.
he
Everybody
fly back
know
to
him,
California though.
Crazy.
He take her back all the way to the coast.
Right.
So it's me and Cochise for like 5 years.
Yeah.
It's me and Nez.
What's up, fellas?
We get to talk to her, my sister on the phone.
Yeah.
She never wanted to talk to
Cried
us.
on the show, bro.
Who crying?
Me, bro.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm with you.
Man.
What's up, baby? Shitty. Wait.
I know I'm skinny, man.
You right here.
Chill. I had to.
It's all good.
No, stay right there, bro. Welcome to
It's
the,
all good.
the unofficial third co-host.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right on. So,
Call him Smith, though.
Big Smitty.
Smith. Welcome back.
Hey, welcome.
We got an episode with Smith.
word up.
It ain't came out yet.
I'm blessed to be around all you fellas, because
Yeah.
y'all are
Hey,
the
go.
guys.
Back to your story, bro. So your father take your sister without asking, but he kidnapped her.
he take her back to the coast. He take her back to the coast, West Coast,
Okay.
California. So she out there. He call back. She get to talk to my moms, everything. They are, talking about bring my baby back, all that. So we get to hear the crime in this, whatever. So now we growing resentment towards him. But he ain't talking to us though.
Y'all not even at it now.
He ain't even talking to us.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now we growing up, listen, he don't even want to talk to us.
Don't even wanna-
So it's when we grow up, no
Right.
dad, get older. He came back, I was like 12. Came back. He came back because my auntie, shout out to my auntie and my Uncle Barry, rest in peace, Uncle Barry.
Rest up.
And my auntie Rita. He would come back though. He'd come back, he just won't come see us.
Yeah.
Now everybody, his sisters and brothers,
Right.
they come through. They rock with us. We going to Park Forest every summer, going with my auntie.
Right.
God.
Kicking in my cousins. Hey, all my uncle, rest in peace, Uncle Sammy just passed. I'm over their house. It's that's my people, my
Right.
grandma,
Right.
everybody. It's just him.
Right.
But he got my sister though. So my mom eventually got some money up, shoot out and do the same thing back. Go to the school. She bring my sister.
She said, why is my daughter here? Let's go.
So that's when the first time I met
Right.
my sister. Okay. So now it's just us three. We ain't hear from him for a while. We pay a child support though.
But that don't even count to kids.
It don't, but he paying the bread, Joe. He paying the bread. We get into that later. We get into child support.
That's for another show.
So we gonna talk about Big
Before
Ron.
we talk about y'all children, we definitely gonna get into child support.
Okay.
Because that's a real thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
On what platform do men in general, it don't matter black, white, men own child support when they get to talk?
Never.
Because normally you told shut up and pay it.
Hey,
Right.
that's it. So he doing that though. So okay, we got all right, we got a little money, but we still living broken, effed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can cuss on the platform or not.
Yeah.
Well, we living broken, fucked up in the project, Section 8, all the shit.
Yeah.
So now we really in that mode, like, fuck him.
Fuck him, shit.
Fuck him. He came back at 12. My auntie them had him come down. We got to kick it with him. He was cool.
So this is the first real time y'all kick with.
12 years old. I'm 12. I'm already good at all the sports. I already got girlfriends. I already know how to change a flat.
Yeah.
I already know how to ride a bike. I'm the man.
What you doing, Gus?
I think I'm the man.
What's good, bro?
What's good? So we standoffish, shit, cool, weekend, one. And then after that, it was just pay the child support. We'll talk to him. Now, one thing I can say about my mom, shout out to my mom, she never held him from us.
Right.
Or us from him. She never was the type like, oh, he don't even do this. That's your dad. Respect him as dad. Shout out to her for that. So we always treated him with some type of respect. We just like, all right, man, we ain't going. Or shit like that. Dang. So that was like 12. Then it was my end of my sophomore year. He sent for us. Now we was building a little relationship from like 13.
Oh, you good, bro?
So like 16, 17. We definitely like we building a relationship, little relationship. Mm-hmm. But if we want something, he always had bread. So we want something, he want us to be fucking intellectual and shit. Like write him a fucking write him something to get the bread. He gonna give it to me anyway, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna give it to us.
That's his way of making it feel like you work for him.
Yeah, so we like, dang, man, I ain't doing that shit, man. Fuck this shit. So now I'm 16, I'm doing other shit, crazy shit, wilding out. I'm rebelling, I'm doing my thing. So he sent for us. Me and Nez got to go out there. Now, this is the first time we had to talk. We in California, Oakland. Mm-hmm. He take us everywhere. We get to see Too Short House. We got to see where Hammer was dancing in San Francisco. Show us all that. He drove us to LA. So we got to see the good life. Yeah. Swap meet, all that. Okay. We got to kick it. We got to taste what it would be like out there. So we like, okay, it's all good. But then we gonna get serious. We talk to him. And first thing he said, he's like, y'all ain't the age to understand it. But I'm wrong. That's the first thing he said, I'm wrong. I should have been there too. Now, if we can move forward, that'd be cool. So we like, all right. So at first we like, man, let's just get off the stuff. Me and Kenneth. Me and Nez, we always gonna be tag team champions of the world. You know what I'm saying? Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels.
Shout out to Jannetty.
You know what I'm saying?
Marty Jannetty.
That's what I want. So we like that.
You went back on that.
You know what I'm saying? We tag team, that's what we do. Right. So we like, hey, we just gonna get everything we got, everything we want. We gonna make them spend their bread. So we out there, he buy everything. Whatever we want. The life. Dang, that's what this life will be. Come back a year. He was like, I'm moving back. What? You moving back to Kankakee? He like, yeah. Like, I want to be a part of y'all life. Okay. Came back, supported all the games, supported all that stuff. But we still at a point like, I did all this stuff by myself. Shout out to my uncles though. Yeah. My uncles is my that's why I'm giving you your credit, bro. Because uncles is important, bro.
Appreciate that.
Shout out to my Uncle Michael and my Uncle Jackie was my father. They was my dads. Right. Them was my dads. When I ain't have a dad, they taught all the shit I explained, like riding a bike, fix a tire, put gas in the car, drive. They taught me. Condoms, all that.
Walk you through it all.
They're my dad.
It's less, bro.
So I got two uncles and my mama brothers. Uncle Michael, Uncle Jackie. They take care, like on that. Come through, get the bread. Ain't got no money. All right, here. Here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You got to get your flowers as being an uncle because
Uncle Ryan.
You know what I'm saying? They father figures, bro. Like you gonna hear it when they get older, they gonna be like, my uncle though. When they gonna be like, my uncle though, because you know we all come from that.
You know, obviously I don't have any children. They look to have no children. But at the end of the day, I gotta make sure I say that as much as I can.
All the time.
It feel good. It's
all
like,
the time.
Right on.
It's like the Holy Spirit. I get
right
on. Just thinking about it.
That to the age of 29 for me, so I feel it felt great.
So, but I get what y'all saying, and you know, it's hard to not do for them. How do you not do for them?
Right.
Because there were times I'm blessed, so I can't complain. My pops was in my life. I mean, we all complain about something.
Yeah.
Early stages when I was extremely little, he wasn't around. But it's understandable when you go back here because as long as I can truly remember, He been there.
You been there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even to the point where my parents were separated at 4. I came to my dad at 14, like, look, I'm either running away or I'm moving with you. Tell your mama come to get you next week. That was the conversation.
Damn. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? He tell his wife.
Yeah.
I come to the house like, hey, I live here. She like, what?
Live here.
I remember that shit.
Hey, that's a whole nother episode.
That's a
Damn.
whole nother episode.
Okay.
But so I can't complain, man.
Mhm.
I can't complain, and I know my man's right here who face down. He's very similar to that situation.
But it's
In terms of the
As your parent, your father being in your life in the early stages.
yeah, my father was there.
and you had a block dad.
I had a dad that a lot of people don't understand. Like my dad, if we get into me now,
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go ahead.
my father,
You good.
it's bittersweet because I'm gonna set the tone. Like when I was like around your age that you was talking about of rebellion,
Yeah.
I was just trying to be out of the house. Yeah. I wasn't trying to be there. And my dad was there, and I took that for granted. And he left me in 2010. And that man had so much to give to me because like I didn't know y'all familiar with Walter Sykes, the older black cop from Kentucky?
Yeah.
I had to hear it from him that my dad and his brother was like the first black man to own a gas station in Kankakee.
Right on. Yeah.
All automotive is, it used to be so fresh, so clean. The gas,
That was a gas station.
Yeah.
used to be so fresh, so clean. That was their shit.
That was a shit. Yeah.
But what happened was, my dad was an old Mississippi boy. He was born in 1931.
So how was you? I can't even get the words out. How old were you when your father had you? I'm sorry, how old was your father? My bad.
Shit, you got me doing
You
math.
knew what I meant. You knew what I
Born
meant.
in 1931. And I was born in 84. Y'all do the math. I don't like doing the math right now.
There you go. Most people know that's why I am.
I know my
I want to say he was like, okay,
Roundabout.
pass in the bag. Right. Like, he'll bring on the bag.
he was like 50 something when he had it.
50 something.
He was like 55.
Okay. Old play.
My
Still
mom,
rocking.
Hell yeah,
my mom was in the
55.
30s, but
Bruh.
and the crazy way that even transpired was my dad had a previous marriage when he came up here from Mississippi. He came up here from Mississippi, was in Chicago. Went from Chicago, and this is the crazy thing about him. Like nowadays, you can't get a post office job without at least having a high school diploma.
Right.
My dad had a 3rd grade education. Came from Mississippi, and that's his whole story is a whole nother fucking show. But once he got up top to Chicago, he moved to Kankakee. Met Mr. Sykes. They started that business up. He had a wife and 3 kids. I have 3 brothers that's by him, but not by my mother.
Okay.
He had everything was going good, like men do. Couldn't keep his dick in his pants. Cheated on her. Got divorced. She took for everything. My dad was homeless when he met my mom. My mom, on her end, my granny ran a tavern on Birch Street. A lot of people know it as Legacy. Nah, that's my people's shit. Been my people's shit for a long time. It ain't my people's shit no more, but back in the day, it was my people's shit.
Right on.
It was the Harlem Inn, and then it went from Harlem Inn to Mr. B's, which that's when my dad came into play. When my aunt Sandra sold the business to back to my granny. Around that time is when my mom met my dad. She didn't like the nigga at first. He came over with one of my aunts. One of my aunt's boyfriends.
Okay.
And the rest is history. Met my mom, got with her, They ran the tavern together from the 70s to '89 when I was 5 years old, and they built a decent life for me because in the '80s at that time what I lived in was a middle class home.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had a want for nothing, but my dad being an old country boy, he had his own vices. You know what I'm saying? He'd come home drunk, but he'd never lay a hand on my mom. Never laid a hand on my mom.
Right.
She would just leave, go play pity pat, stuff like that, and go about her business. And he'd call it like, come on, baby, come home. So,
Keep sweat.
Yo, so I want to bring this up before we move on. It's crazy how when you've had a father in the home, the story is completely different.
yeah.
Y'all's story was of pain and growth
Yeah.
and acceptance.
Yeah.
His story is of triumph. This is who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I came from
It's amazing.
It is. It is.
I came from folks that was just trying to like make something out of nothing, like, and it all just came together. Like, it was weird because my dad had ambition that I'm trying to tap into my damn self right now, and my mom just had a mother that just
Shout out to family.
shout out to my OG, but my mom just had a mom that was so gangster, and she was the type of lady that remember the lady from Harlem Nights that had all the girls.
Delonne.
My grandma was kind of like
Vera.
she was kind of in that vein. I'll just leave it at that. She was kind of in that vein.
Right.
So my mom came from like having a gangster ass mother,
Right.
and that shit that shit bled into her, and so it just made just a weird ass kid in me, because my dad met her, which he was hard when he needed to be, but when it came to her, he was soft as a feather. He was soft as a feather. Like when it came to my mom, he whatever she wanted, it didn't matter. Like, and that's probably why I yearn for what I yearn for in my life, because of what I
But you seen that, yeah.
I seen that love in that household, so
Go
I
ahead.
yearn for it
I gotta
in
give
a
him
climate
some flowers,
where
man.
it doesn't really exist because we all damaged in our own.
No, you right, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's part of what this show is. And that's why, no matter how left field, right field is really going, I'm trying to let everybody get it out. 'Cause you know what?
No, it's dope.
As black men, white men, men, how often do you get to talk about the thing that's basically where you're supposed to be pulling your power from?
Yeah.
Right.
Can I say this one thing
That's what
about,
you do.
about parents, and especially with men with fathers? A lot of us are dealing with our fathers' karma, you know, and our own.
True.
And
Yeah,
it's
true,
very
true.
hard in this world when you can't identify, because this is a world about identifying. I know for myself, I listen with this and this, because I can feel everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't really care about what a person say, because I know the vibration of how they really feel. So I feel everything. And when it's like that, in life as men, we kind of put these masks on to not feel.
Right.
And I think women don't understand that. Like, a lot of us men have to be strong. We have to be there.
I want to stop you, bro.
Go ahead.
It's how we all raised, right? Because me and you talk. I hate to jump on your story
Yeah.
fast and get you on point. But you told me you got a similar story as my man's in the here. Well, you know, Pops went around them early days.
Yeah, I went into the hospital. I think I was at the age 24, and my father was sitting there with my nephew. He was dying. Me and my father walked past each other. I didn't even know my father.
Right.
And he was like, "You don't know who I am?" And I looked at him, and it was just like one of the things. I don't know. I never asked my father questions or none of that shit. You know, just like what he did when he was growing up and stuff.
Right.
How I started learning unconditional love is when somebody is taken away from you that you barely know, but you love them so much. I didn't have that. Like my last time with my pops, I was sitting on the couch with him, and he died on the couch that we were sitting on. I gave him one of my Smitty shirts, a Smitty lighter, and he was watching my video. and my father told me you a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, you right.
And that was the last. I was
That's dope.
That was my last time hollering at my father. Yeah, and it hurt because it's like, damn, and that y'all making me emotional. And shit.
That's what the show is for.
But it's like,
Yeah, this shit get emotional.
it's like, and
See,
I'm trying to make peace with somebody that I barely know, and then it gets taken away from me.
You don't get to
You know,
finish.
I don't. And I remember I had so much resentment, even though I asked my father shit. I had so much resentment, and I was so angry because he called me on accident like twice. He had called me, said, "Is Lamar there?" Lamar's my older brother. I got older brothers in the city.
Okay.
Then he had called me again, like, "Is Lamar there?" And I told him, I said, "If you ever call me on accident again, don't call me at all." Then my sister had her wedding. He was supposed to walk my sister down the aisle. Something happened with my father, and I had to walk my sister out down the aisle, but he still showed up.
I remember seeing the pictures.
Yeah, and it's like some of the shit I deal with today, like my cousin Tanika, she said, from Chicago, she was like, "Cuz, your father never really left the house. Everybody had to come to him," and I found myself doing that. Because I like being by myself. I don't like being around a lot of niggas and shit, bro. For real.
Now I want to say this.
That makes
you know how,
sense now.
That's
you know
crazy about genetics, bro.
So hear this out though. You know how you said men gotta be hard. You know how you said men gotta be hard.
Yeah.
It's not true.
We don't
We're
have
not
to
raised to be. We're raised to be hard. It's the situation you in.
True that.
So hear me out. Were you raised to be hard? Hell no. You had a father at home. Were you raised to be hard? My dad was consistent with me in my life. I wasn't raised to be hard. I was raised to do it right.
I was raised. I wasn't even.
You get the difference
I
with what
was
I'm saying?
raised by my mom in a cold way, but what happens when that parent is unemotionally available?
But you have to understand it wasn't she wasn't unemotionally available. She not a man. So look, you my guy, right? So when me and you kick it, we can throw everything out the window. You can say what you want. I say what I want. We do what we want. It's emotionless, right? But it's wrong because it is emotional. You get to do all of that because you my guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But can I correct you on something? In my household, my mom was unemotionally available.
Okay.
If a woman is working 3 jobs, and I say,
Come on with it. Come on with it.
I'm gonna correct you on something. A woman's chest sticks out in nature farther than a man's for a reason. Pay attention to that.
Okay.
Women are both. Women don't look for love, they look for experience. When you have a mom that don't have much experience in life because the man is not present, that's a different type of mother. I love my mom to death, but I watch my mom take care of other people.
Right.
Not saying that we weren't groovy, her working 3-4 jobs, because we went to a job with my mom. My mom would tell you, man, my kids went to work with me at some of my jobs.
Right.
I didn't watch shit get shut off at the crib.
He did it too.
No lights.
Oh, me too.
If you know anything about the terrace in Riverwood, no gas in the wintertime. If the damn gas thing go out, I didn't watch lights. Bro, we almost burned down the house with a fucking space heater.
Right.
A lot of shit people just don't know.
Right.
But when you're dealing with a woman that's both, one thing I can say with her being unemotionally available a lot of the times, but I seen her take care of a lot of people, and in the school districts and shit, I understand my mom. Because it becomes a certain time where if a mother is raising you, now she gotta let that bird get out hey, you go ahead and handle your business. My mom never questioned me about selling dope or any of that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
She never questioned me
So I'm
because
not
there's
saying-
certain things that you just have to do.
So before we go any further, again, I know your moms as well. Shout out to moms.
Shout out to
Love her to death. She helped me with the nephews when they was at school. So I understand what you're saying. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I totally
your mom
understood.
can't have a masculine energy. I'm
No,
not saying
no. I totally understood what you were saying.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just correcting you in certain aspects when you say, no, it wasn't a man. No, she was unemotionally available. It had nothing to do with her not being.
I get what you're saying. You separated two.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But it's crazy to hear that. So I asked y'all, because everybbody's sitting here as fathers. I want you to go ahead and get your story.
Go ahead.
Because you got a unique story. Yours is different than all of ours. Hey, I mean, y'all know you said you only want one camera shot, so it's time.
So I was adopted at 9 months old. So I was raised knowing my parents as just mom and dad, but in all actuality, the person that I called my uncle my whole life was my biological father. And I had been being raised by my biological aunt and uncle.
Okay.
So that bomb got dropped on me in 5th grade before school. And then I had to go to school.
With all that.
All my friends found out because I had to slide a note to the teacher, and she's like, okay, you know, and I told one of my best friends at the time, and of course, like, you know, don't tell nobody. Kids. So, yeah, so all of a sudden, as soon as I take my seat, I hear somebody say, "Right, you're adopted," from across the room. So now the whole room knows. You know, it was fresh, so I was emotional. Yeah. And the teacher, Mrs. Somerville, shout out to Miss Somerville. Kennedy. Man, she played a big role in my life at that moment because she brought me in her little back room that she shared with the 6th grade class and told me that her daughter was adopted. There's nothing to be ashamed about, this, that, and third. So, you know, I was being well taken care of. My uncle, my biological father, was still living around town in like St. Anne. It was very prevalent in my life, so always showed me love. And at that moment, he just said, you know, he was too young at the time. My biological mother had just turned 17 when I was born. He just didn't think that he could provide for me properly. And you know, his brother's wife, they didn't think that she could have kids.
Right. Okay.
So at the time, it was like perfect fix for everything. So, you know, long story short, 7 years later, my mom had another kid, so a biological daughter. So now I have a half sibling that I've been raised with my whole life. You know, my pops always showed both of us equal type of love. I was adopted the day after Christmas, so my mom always told me I was her best Christmas gift she ever got.
Damn,
so like,
man.
A lot of love on that
You
side.
get toast on that, right? Wait.
Hey,
yo,
And it's crazy because it's stuff you never know, right?
Yeah.
That shit hard.
And like my biological mom, had never even spoke to her for a very, very long time. And I have 4 half siblings that I had never met. And one of them was reaching out to me, and I had just done some jail time. You know, I was young, did some stupid stuff, got locked up for a little bit, came back, and he was trying to reach out to me and just kind of, you know, see who I was and this and that. I felt ashamed of who I was at the time, so I didn't have nothing good to give him. Yeah. So I shied away. Another 5 years or so went by. You know, everybody's into Facebook. You know, rekindle right there. Ended up flying him out here from California.
Damn.
Meeting him. You know, he stayed here a week with us. Like, got to know him. Got to meet my biological grandma. A whole lot of stuff fell into place there. So
That's dope, bro.
later this year, planning on going on a trip to Vegas and then Cali to a friend's wedding. So I'm gonna meet my biological mom, the rest of my half siblings, and all that stuff, and kind of close that little chapter and get some clarity on who everybody is. And
Right.
whatever there. So.
That's great, bro.
And being adopted, I just kind of took that on because, you know, I've been with a couple people that had to. For my first ex, it was very serious. She took in her brother and sister, so I was kind of like dad, brother type of role there. And then my previous ex, I came into her life when she had a 4-month-old, a 3 and a 4-year-old. And over the next couple of years, they grown to call me dad. And you know, it didn't work out with me and her. We don't see eye to eye on certain things, so I'm not going to take a good fatherly figure away from them kids. So while I get the time, I still see him a couple times a week, and
He basically is adopted.
He
basically adopted. He's saying it nicely, but he basically adopted.
This is the question you gotta ask, B. We all from Harlem, right? Uptown, right? You gotta ask them, do they still call you daddy?
They still call you that. That's it. But that shit.
And that's the reason why we're all here. Because honestly, if you listen to it, all us got a little bit different of a story. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I found out about family? You know how some people will be like, you got 2 parents. Then they be like, you got 1. Then you have none. It's one of them goddamn things. I look back like, damn, if I did have my father, I'd probably be a spoiled motherfucker.
Man, I think about that all the time.
Yeah. And
But
I
before
probably
that,
need to be putting myself in other people's shoes. And
But
your story.
that isn't necessary. Like, cause some people go through different experiences where
I'm talking about in my terms because I know how my family is at that way. You know what I'm saying? I know how my two brothers
His story sound like no joking or nothing. It sound like some stuff that be happening in our neighborhood.
That's why he hit my God.
No, like for real. Like
The three
that
kids
sound
I
like
take care of. Or,
yeah, the whole thing from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Separate dads.
Yeah.
Both of them are in their lives.
No, like for real, sound like the Medea story. Like if Medea did that joint, like no, that's really your mom. That's really your, like.
Yeah.
So we really not that far
I'm
apart.
glad you touched on that because I had just
We
said
don't
this
be.
the
It's the
other
same
day.
stuff be happening.
It's like
for what
this,
you did, bro.
From my hood to your hood.
Black and white is the
And
energy
hood ain't nothing
that
but
you give
neighborhood.
off.
Okay.
That's all black and white
It is, yeah.
When you're dealing with
That's
melanin,
something,
everybody at this table he just has less.
Right.
But we all have melanin. It's a ghetto in every single culture.
That was dope, man.
Do you know one of the biggest fucked up things America could have done with us is actually, we always have this argument, real shit. Black people have this argument, we're gonna keep it real. You think it'll be better if we were segregated? You heard this shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had it.
Fuck no. You know why? Because every culture wants to learn about every culture. Even, dealing with
And
the
technically,
women.
we
Black
live in
women
a
like
segregated
straight, they
world
have
now. Look
straight.
at Chicago.
Yeah, they going back natural, but they like their shit straight now. That's why they wear wigs and shit, keep it real, right?
Yeah.
Then, a white girl want their hair curled. The white girl want big lips.
Yeah, it's like
Every culture brings something, man. And if we don't appreciate that, God gonna take that away. Because I don't believe that God made one race better than the other. Because when you dealing with skin pigment, it goes from the niggas darker than us to lighter than him.
Right.
I see the nigga in New Orleans look like a brother, sound like a brother, but was light as him. Lighter.
Oh yeah. And it is prevalent like that in
So when
Louisiana.
Ronnie said that
That's
kind
that
of
French
triggered
Creole
me because
shit.
we still on this black and white shit. Like the shit just it don't make sense. Like, bro.
We've talked about this many times. As human beings, we are 99. It's proven. Proven fact. We're 99.5% the same.
Yeah, it's the
We fight over
same.
0.5.
It's the same.
Not
But
one
that story,
five. Like, to be
that
honest with you, we all
like it
alike.
shapes you
We're all
to be
living. We're all
who
living.
you are
We're all
now.
much.
Yeah. For you to accept, that's remarkable.
Because if everybody,
For you to
if somebody could just take somebody else's baby and give it so much love, like I'm still part of that family initially,
Right.
but still, they could have had every chance when I messed up, went to jail, and be like, you know what, you're not ours, really.
Really,
That's why you act like this, da 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 da. I've never had any type of
what's
output like
crazy
that.
is all of y'all got different blessings that y'all don't even, I ain't gonna say y'all don't, but at the time, you couldn't even recognize because you was focused on the one thing you didn't have. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
We don't have pops, but y'all got family, y'all got siblings, y'all, y'all got a unique bond.
I got Hispanic family members, man, and Caucasian family members.
too.
I'm talking about your younger days. Pops wasn't there, and y'all had family,
Right. Every
You know what I'm
brother
saying?
has somebody in their family, in their lives that stepped up
That
with
stepped up
with
and
the,
did
with
something,
the
yeah.
with the immediate family.
Brett had parents, regardless of if it was who they were. Shout out to both of them.
That's his
But-
uncle and his auntie. He said,
Them
my
parents.
uncle came in, but that's my like I shout out my uncle.
Right.
That's my dad.
Man,
That's
go
my
kick it
dad.
over my man's house when we young.
Yeah.
He like, oh, I'm adopted. Yeah, that's your mom and dad. I feel you though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
no matter.
because I know what a mom and dad feel like, look like, move like. That's mom and dad. What you talking about?
You know what I learned about people, real shit, is the only thing that race is in this life is our heart. When we talk about a human race, that's chasing our tails because we get nowhere fast. When humans run this race, we're not going nowhere. But when your heart run the race, your heart can't tell you what you like and what you don't like. That's your ego telling you that shit. Yeah. So as people, we got, man.
Yeah, that's heavy.
So-
And then hold on, before you, excuse me.
No, do you?
People like Delonne, Hogan, if I'm Hogan.
I'm with you. You ever tell you it's a basketball move?
No, not yet.
So look, I'm gonna tell y'all
All
real
right,
quick.
go ahead.
Sorry. So look, my man, we used to play 21, right? I want to make sure you know I was horrible. They gonna get on me. That's cool. Well, Hov used to dribble and shoot to Jay-Z songs. So he'd get the ball, and I just start going, shake, shake, break, break. The whole time, his whole body just moving to it. He pull up to it and everything. Baby. Bam. The whole time. As soon as he get off the top.
Oh, God.
Every time.
What? Did he hit?
Jay, what you want?
Did he hit?
No, I can't shoot. Yeah.
Was he
It was at the free throw line, yeah.
Yeah. Killing.
See, he was on the block. He's from the block.
All right.
I thought he was gonna say that you did the split or something.
No,
He probably did. I ain't
No,
see that.
like shake the unshakable.
But you said-
break the unbreakable.
He from the block. He from
I be putting my leg like shake the unshakable, break the unbreakable.
To the whole legs on you. You just falling for it. What was your defense at?
My defense, fam, look. We not finna take it down. He want to tell the story. Yeah. He want to tell me about the
No,
block.
I was not talking about the block. He was on. Now on our block,
We giving you flowers.
we got four.
That's why I love my nigga.
We got four dads on this block.
Right.
Yes, sir.
The Clarks.
On his block.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
On his block, he got four dads. I always tell this to Joe, Baby Joe.
Shout
out.
Hold up.
Man,
Shout out to Baby Joe.
who's blessed on Oak Street?
Shout out to Maurice Burrell.
Yeah.
Shout out to Obi. And shout out to Jelani.
The whole clique. Jelani,
Clarks.
Body,
The
Johnson,
Clarks.
all
Okay, so I'm on this other block. My grandma's still on this block, so I gotta go to my grandma's all the time because she gotta watch us while my mom doing all these jobs.
Right.
And
But I go down there.
And you sleep. Even though he had daughters, shout out to and rest in peace to Mr. Gray and then across the street from
Mr.
like literally across the street
So-
from me.
But see, I get to go. I play with them.
Right.
But they had the girls.
Yeah, Rashid is
Yeah,
great.
Rashid. Yeah. So, but y'all dads in particular, look, because we got to see fathers. Jelani, that's my best friend since kindergarten. So Marty, Jossie, I know that.
Yeah.
Them my little bros.
Right.
Jelani my older bro by a week.
Okay.
Reese is my cousin. So his dad, Baby Joe, my partner. That's my bro too. All of my bros. They shared their dad
That's love, man.
with everybody else who didn't have a dad.
That's love.
So when I go over there,
Living on Oak Street.
they like, oh, they getting ice cream?
Man.
The ice cream truck
You
come
never
through?
seen that from another man.
Oh, God.
They getting ice cream?
Look, you see his face?
You know-
He like, what?
Oh, y'all ain't got no ice cream? Y'all ain't got no money?
For
Nah,
real.
we gotta go down here. No, don't even go ask your grandma none of that. Get the ice cream.
That's love.
It's beautiful that I ain't got to
If-
say shit about my block. And he's speaking.
That's how it
That's
was.
all-
So like,
that's all-
shout out to
that's
the
real
people who
shit.
had dad. And it's more like Akil Grant and Omar Grant. They shared their dad with us.
Right.
So we actually got to see father shit without having a father in the home because it's on our block.
Right.
I'm smiling so
A lot
much.
of-
That's just
a lot
low
of
keys,
pops
man.
around
That's
We
the
feel
low
me?
keys.
That's heavy to me.
For real.
And now,
We all knew each other.
But you still learned from them.
no, you still even the bad dads, even the bad dads, what the wino, you know, winos or drug head, okay, whatever, but they were still there.
Right.
We still learn from them because they there. So now me, a single parent dad, I'm the block dad.
Oh, God.
Everybody comes to my house. They play basketball. Can I get a water? Man, get the water, man. Get out my house. But you know what I'm saying? Get off my grass. It's okay.
Get off my grass.
Go out there with your
Cochise,
homies.
before you go any
my
further, rest
I learned
in
that
peace,
from
Mr. Tally.
Shout out Mr. Tally.
That man showed
was a
Terrence
mentor.
that shit as a man.
Come on, man.
To be a real man.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
to
you
Mr.
get
Tally.
dads
Yeah.
and you get to see it and it helps shape you. Like I never wanted to be a dad.
So,
Ever. I want to be my uncle.
Me neither.
bro,
I want to be uncle. I come through, I get all the praise. Okay, it was like that till 26, bro. It was like that till 26. I come through, I buy the best gifts.
And slide out.
I get the best. Here, you want, what you,
I'm
what?
talking about some what you need, what you want,
What you want? What you say?
What you want.
Give it to
And
him.
you a Leo.
Uncle Ronnie here. Oh my God, I love Uncle Ronnie. Because I was like that with my Uncle Jackie. My Uncle Jackie and my Uncle Michael come, man, my uncle here. I get anything I want. Hey, no. Like, he gonna give me $20, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else get top.
Right.
He gonna give me a dub. I was the same way.
Hell yeah.
All right, man, I'm out of here, man. I wanna go at you already. I gotta go party. I gotta do what I do.
Yeah. So look.
So that's what I'm saying. Gotta give you love.
So I want y'all to stand for me.
Flowers.
Now, my pops was in my life once I was young. I mean, once I got out of the baby days and all of that, pops was in my life. But my pops is not he wasn't. It's an older age. He not a talker.
Right.
So my pops, okay, so the whole teach you and
Yeah.
I come outside, this is what my pops say. What you wearing? Change. What's wrong with what I'm wearing? Change, or I'm leaving. Dang. I go upstairs like, Mom, what's wrong with this? She like, nothing. Don't tell him I said, I'm changing. I don't figure it out.
Right.
Pops gonna take me to the Sox game.
Come on, son.
I'm changing.
Pops always had that shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Do y'all feel like men
So,
are made?
but for me,
not to
hold on, let me
be
get where I'm going, fam. Hold on. So look,
I thought you.
I didn't have no real lessons on the man things. Just watch what I do. I work hard. That's what he
Yeah,
do.
let him.
You know what I'm
Lead
saying?
by example.
Lead by example.
It might be a
Right? So then when I moved with him, that was the first time I got exposed to what a man does. He had to talk to me.
Yeah.
So this is the time I start getting through him. Where, bro, I'm so naive, I'm so young, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like that with the kids, because I don't want them to go through that.
Right.
I don't want them to hit a spot where everybody looking at you like, what's up with you? What's to you, fam?
Right.
And it ain't nothing to you, just keep to be here. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I get to lead a block. At 14, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm over Smitty house like this, sitting on the couch. He like, what's wrong with you? Bro, I'm geeked to kick it with
I'm
a
happy.
friend regularly.
Free.
Hope was my first best friend, right? Seventh grade.
Right on.
You want to know why he was my first best friend? Not only because we was in classes together, I used to walk from school and then to his house and then walk all the way to my house. That's how we became best friends. Because I couldn't go kick it with him.
we would walk to my crib, chill on the porch for a little bit, and then he would walk to his crib because it was like not that far.
No,
Right.
It was like, it was far. Hey,
But it wasn't that far.
My mama told me off the doing it.
You know,
I'm doing this. I want to be a boy.
Cochise,
You know what I'm saying?
So Oak Street to Hobby, then he go up Hobby, and then he got to go all the way to Birch.
You
Go to Birch,
down to the church.
down to the church, all the way down to before you get before
Indiana.
you get to
Birch, Indiana.
Birch in Indiana. Before you get to Birch and Dearborn, that's where you have to walk.
It's a height, boy.
Right now.
I'm old as hell now. That's a height.
Look, I got look.
Catch a
I got
Uber,
somebody.
nigga.
I done found the way to kick it.
Yeah, but I'm getting it off before I get to go
home.
home.
Damn, I found the way to kick it with
And if
the
you
guy.
diagonal shit, it wasn't.
It
so
wasn't no
bad.
kicking with my
You know what I'm
pops.
saying?
Kicking with my pops was he had on jazz.
Talk
to your auntie.
shit. Like Darian
No,
Walker, Daddy.
no.
We used to
Darian
hit
Walker,
Lake,
Daddy.
We used to hit Lakeshore Drive. He used
Man.
to be turning on the jazz.
You know,
music,
man,
fall
you know
asleep
who's the
in the
walker?
back seat.
Jerry
We
Walker.
pops to have on jazz.
Big
Now
girl.
pops would say this. You talk to your auntie. I should know.
After a while.
Cool.
Big that.
Yeah.
Nigga, that big
How
Gerald
your grandma doing?
baseball,
Yeah,
Shaquille.
yeah.
Nothing, bro. We
Big Gerald when he was like this and he
And
went
I'm
weight
you start
belt.
asking questions because you're trying to. Man,
he was
I'm tired and I gotta go to
That's
work.
Darian
in the morning.
Dad,
Yeah,
right?
Darian did.
I
Yeah.
know you. I know.
Shout out to
And
Darian,
that's
Daddy Gerald. He's my tutor at
all.
Gerald.
That
That
was the coolest dude
Big
ever.
Gerald.
He's my tutor at
Gerald
Gerald.
Walker.
No, we call him Big Joe because he used to lift weights.
Lift
right?
weights, yeah, he was a
He used to come
bodybuilder.
to the
Yep,
pony
yep,
league
yep,
field.
yep,
He
yep.
had his weight belt on and he'd be coaching. Hit the ball, son. Big Gerald gonna get on. That's Coach Gerald. That's what we call him, Coach Gerald.
That's
So,
right.
I know all this, yeah.
So it's crazy because you get certain blessings and then certain blessings. That's why I tell the story. It's just certain blessings you don't have, you don't even realize. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you don't. You don't know that until
Bro,
It's gone.
you put in that
Right.
position to be them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
And that's why I am where I am. Where it's like, you know what? I'd rather be a blessing to help out because I don't really want that on. I don't want that.
Right.
I don't want what he dealt with.
Yeah.
Baby mamas. That's where we going. Baby mamas.
Oh shit. But see, like,
So no, it's not going what you think though.
no, I know, but he did the same thing. He able to be fathers to people that he know like, damn, You still a father, but because somebody did that to me, now I'm walking in the shoes.
Yeah, I got some love to spread. Might as well give it up.
I'm giving it.
As long as they calling me daddy, I'm not gonna.
Come on, man, you got to be commended for that. You're gonna be commended for that.
Enlightened on them, then oh man, he's not dad. Why is he still like hanging around?
Yeah,
because there's gonna be another male figure in the house, and there is one now. So who knows like how that dynamic is gonna go and build and whatever. But until my role
you
is
still
fulfilled,
dad.
I'm gonna play.
That's it. And I love that. And that's man, that's
Shout
deep,
out to
bro.
the fathers
That's deep.
who plays those type of roles and
That's deep,
all fathers.
Cause you don't have to do
no,
it.
all of them. I'm just saying.
If
like,
you left, nobody
you
would be
gotta
mad at you,
adapt.
bro.
When you
Nobody
have to
would be
adapt
mad at you
to
if you
other
said, "That made my kid."
energies
But
that are
the fact that you like,
enough about the
I'm here.
future
Hell yeah.
to the point to where
that's it. Like,
I'm with
you
I'm
get-
with this
you
person
get
that didn't
my
work out, but I
utmost
still want to
respect.
make sure that they are okay.
That's unconditional love.
That's unconditional. Cause
That's
condition come with.
That's
It's
it.
like you hear our story.
Right.
We flesh and
Bruh.
blood.
Bruh.
He got the laugh.
Bruh.
I got mannerisms on my dad. When my sister
Right.
told me, she said, "For you not to never been living with dude,
Act just like
You act just like.
you
Act just
him."
like, bro.
And I be like,
I
"No."
seen your daddy in action. Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah, and I be like,
bro.
"Yeah,
Crazy.
bro, I want to be like dude." And she like, "Oh, that's you,
Trying
bro."
to be like this
And for
nigga.
That's how I felt the
And for
song.
me, I'm
My
a
mama just told me like, "Boy, you starting to look like your dad. You
Bruh.
walking like your dad."
Bruh.
I said, "So you checking my dad out?"
Right.
He said,
said,
"Looking at this, nigga, check it out."
I thought you ain't like
Hey, but
this.
can I tell you something about moms? A lot of and
I
this
love
nigga really
you.
crossed the lines like that, bro.
Yeah.
Man, they still love it.
Ah, they still love it.
They love the nigga.
Always.
Baby mama.
Baby
mama.
mama.
I see through the
So-
shit like when my mama said that she didn't.
Straight past that door.
I see through the shit that my mama said like when my mama told me she didn't like my daddy at first. I know that game because I go through it now.
Uh-huh.
With like they ain't really like me at first. Like, no, you like me, but you was trying not to like me.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You was fighting that feeling of I like this nigga.
Yeah. For
You know what I'm
whatever
saying?
reason.
For whatever reason.
Right.
So, like for me personally, like for my dad, I got his emotions. I'm a crybaby like him. I got his mannerisms. I love things out of like the way he loves. I got that from him. But I also got his temper
Yeah.
and his anger. I got that as well. And I've been my life battle has been fighting that part of him.
Yeah.
Because he was a beautiful man, but that part of him was like,
Yeah.
why? So,
That's crazy.
but
So then y'all go up, right?
Yeah.
Like y'all become men.
Yeah.
Regardless of what pushed you that way, no
Yeah.
matter what nobody say, I'm sitting in a room with men.
Yeah.
Don't know when you acknowledge you turned into a man, but you became a man. You know what I'm saying?
You became a man.
And-
Facts.
Y'all meet these ladies, and I don't know who's still with. Is anybody still with the mother?
I ain't.
No. Look, the rest I knew. That's why I turned to you like, is anybody?
But our relationship is
I
good.
know your answer.
who's still with the mother of their children?
I am.
Oh yeah.
You are?
Okay.
No.
I'm not, but I am.
Right.
Okay.
No,
I know where this going.
I will
yeah.
always be with.
It's like
God bless all.
when we talking BMs now.
But I asked y'all this. So look, I'm not gonna. We got all the baby mamas on the phone.
No,
today,
no, we're not
No,
doing
no,
that.
you
You
don't
know the baby
know.
mamas
Shout out
on
to the
show.
BMs. Shout out to the BMs. You
Shout out
So-
to the BN.
I'm just
even
going
follow
somewhere.
that.
I just said it to be funny, but
Okay.
so you meet
God.
these ladies,
Yeah.
and obviously for you to, all of you have been in your child life once the child was born, and then it get to a point where, for whatever reason, it don't work out with this lady, right? How do y'all deal? Because we're going to child support, just so you know. So if you want to gear it up, feel it.
Let me make sure it's on. Hold on.
Turn that thing
Yeah,
off.
let me.
Turn it off.
Can I get out the way then?
Sure, go ahead.
Let me get myself out the way because I'm probably the lightest of the bunch. Me and my baby mother recently, like coincidentally, this time of year. Stop.
No, we're going. This time of year.
This time of year,
Uh-huh.
last year, was the like, that's when we finally broke up.
Well, different ways. Yeah.
And it's been interesting. I'll say that. It's been interesting this past year that's gone by. I will say this though. I can honestly say on this platform.
I'm listening. Keep going.
I can honestly say on this platform in my heart that me and her have a long way to go. And we realize that, and we understand that we have a long way to go because my daughter will be 9 in August, and my son will be 4 in October. 4 days before I turn 37. So
I'm listening. Go ahead.
we got a long way to go because we're in the reconstruction stages of our lives because for us to be together like anybody else, it would be called a common law marriage because we were together for 8 years. Okay?
Facts. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we put a lot of time and effort into this situation that we was in, this relationship that we was in, because I'm not gonna call it a situation because it's not a situation.
It's a calamity called death row.
Actually, yeah.
You signed, huh?
Actually,
Don't you sign that line?
Oh Lord, here we go.
because I was gonna marry her, but things didn't turn out the way that it did. And honestly, I appreciate the mother of my children.
Right.
That's what's up.
Because she is nothing like a good, and I'm not trying to disrespect no one, but she's nothing like a good pool of the women that we have to choose from this Kankakee County area. She's a rare breed, but at the same time, it doesn't make me exempt. At the same time, it doesn't make me exempt from child support. Now,
Right.
I am on child support for one of those kids, and that's my baby girl. That's my flower. That's Langston, Scott. But I don't care about that. She can have that. When I broke up with her, I was on some take what you want, like take everything.
Right.
I will start from scratch.
Right.
I don't care. I will start from scratch. I'm personally having a problem getting it started and getting it off the ground. But I don't have a problem. I gave her everything, the car, whatever. And I just went on about my business. And all I care about is us facilitating a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Even throughout all the little fucking drama and cakey bullshit, I just want to facilitate a healthy relationship with her. And I'll even go to the point to once I get to the point to where I'm completely where I need to be,
Yeah.
I will take the kids so she can get where she needs to be.
That's some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Genuinely,
That's how it's
genuinely,
supposed to be.
I love her so much that I appreciate her, but I also understand that our shit had an expiration date to it.
It's just the way it goes.
Man, can I tell you
good
something,
brother.
player?
Hey, that's good.
I'm
That's
totally
good work.
at peace with that.
That's
Like,
good
I
work.
can
That's
see her
good
in the
work.
club with- I can honestly see her in the club with another dude, one flinch of eye, because I know it is what it is.
But Delonne, everything in life has an expiration date, just like a pack of
Everything.
meat, bro. And the weakest nigga is this type of nigga. If a nigga ever think he won't get his feelings hurt by any type of woman, that nigga's
wrong.
ego is through the motherfucking roof.
Shout
And
out
you
to
need
my
stay away
dad.
from
Told me.
that.
Hey, Big Rob.
You right.
Big Rob, put me on that game.
And then some real shit is,
God.
why even get that mad? They're women.
Wow.
You're just a man, they too. They fight with both.
The question I'm trying to ask
Woman
is,
on the side.
how do you deal with the emotions of another human being that you're not with when trying to raise your
You
child?
deal with your motherfucking home.
I'm gonna tell you what Baby Joe told me.
For real.
Now he younger than me. He had a baby before me. this is what he told me. When I had my daughter. Shout out Ariana. She 15. He said, "All right, Ronnie, this is what you gotta do." First he said, "Hey, welcome to Fatherhood. Welcome to the bullshit." That's the first thing he said.
Man.
Then he said,
Man.
"Now for this thing to work, take your dick out of it."
On God. On God. God.
Oh God.
That's what he told me. I said,
Did you
huh?
do it?
I did.
On God.
And it's been cool.
Drop up and down.
My kids mother
That's
don't
what
give me no problem.
That's
I'm talking about
Feel
young.
me? Cause
I'm
it ain't
blessed.
nothing to keep us there.
what's there.
It's just, and I hate to say it like this, as I got older, it's just an 18-year investment. It's a contract investment.
Contract.
I guess we're in a weird situation because I'm in the room with real men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't question it, any of y'all. You know, you walk past somebody, you go, you ain't even trying to be judgmental, you just know.
No,
yeah,
right.
you ain't paying your child support, but it's cool. You
I'll
know what I'm
pay
saying?
child support.
And I know, I don't matter
Two
where
things.
your kids
That-
live, it don't matter what they, I know
Three.
you ain't seen your kids in 6 months,
that
but
makes
it's,
the
you know what I'm
world-
saying? It ain't got nothing to do
Make a
with
world
it.
of sense.
No.
And
You
then
just know.
There's no.
his
I'm
last
not in
thing
the room with
was,
those type of people. I mean,
his
bro,
daddy
Dusty
told him.
lives
I'm gonna show you.
in Dallas, bro.
Mhm.
He did not come back here. Before both his kids was here, bro, when you coming home? Home is here. Fuck him. That's his words.
Right.
Fuck him.
Right.
Both his children all of a sudden came back here.
He back.
I'm here for 6 months. I'm here for this. I'm here for.
Popping up.
I'm leaving. Then turn around. Oh, my son got a game they just added. I'm on my way there now. What?
He got an 18-year investment
But I'm saying y'all real
plan.
fathers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all real fathers. So I can't say it. And,
Right on.
And I guess that's a horrible
All
question
of
for
No, you
for
can
the
answer
room.
You said some shit earlier. You said, how do you deal with emotions from another human being? Deal with your motherfucker. You deal with your own emotions. Any
Yeah.
nigga that know how
Check
to deal with
Say
his
that
own
loud. Say
emotions.
that, please.
Check
No,
it.
no, no. Say it
You
loud.
check your
Say
own
it, say
shit.
it loud.
Yeah. How do you deal with women's emotions, basically?
Right.
You deal with your own.
Right.
Yeah.
For real, man. Look, I don't get loud. I don't get mad at women. None of that shit. For what?
Say what I say, move on.
As soon as you get to yelling, that shit, nigga, they got you.
got
They
you.
got you.
Yeah.
God.
But it take you to a certain point to get there, man. That shit, it can get hard.
Right. But you still gotta fight within to fucking not react.
Can I
Because
tell
the
you the
moment
secret
that you
to this
react without like fully receiving that shit
Yeah.
is the moment that they got you. Like when you said that, because I'm guilty of doing that shit.
We all are.
I'm guilty. No. Right now in the living time, I'm guilty of doing that shit. So for you to say that right now, that was profound.
Non-conforming.
No, you
I'ma leave
we
this
all been there,
situation.
bro.
Hell yeah.
With
Slight
non-conformity.
shit.
That's
It
what
ain't
God
just you.
is, non-conforming. God is non-conforming. Really, understand what I'm saying? God is a non-conformity. I love all of y'all. Just remember that. God is non-conforming.
But like,
Peace,
yeah,
God.
them two things. Oh, and then he told me
Leave it
this.
like that.
I let
God.
him, man.
For sure.
Anytime you get in a relationship, it's gonna be 4 niggas involved. It's gonna be you, God, and her too.
Yeah.
Remember that. So you gotta figure out how to manifest within the 4. Cause you can manifest with 3, but my bad.
He put me on the third thing. Baby Joe said. He said.
That's 2 niggas involved.
He said. It's gonna go like this. I'm like, what? I'm listening to him. He was like, as a father, if you give him money, it ain't gonna be much time. If you give him time,
Ain't gonna be too much
it ain't
money.
be much money.
Ain't gonna be
So once you get that balance, if you can get that balance, you'll be all right.
Right.
Shout out to Baby Joe.
That's real.
And he younger than me.
That's real
So
shit.
but he been in it longer than me.
That's
You
real
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Right.
So he was giving me the game, and I'm like, all right.
You stop fucking them.
What
It's
you,
over with.
You,
It's
it gets cooler. It gets
Yeah.
because we can separate a feeling.
All that. Yeah. Yeah.
A feeling.
So would you say you're in the same situation where you can say, y'all cool, you and the mother of your children?
I say we cordial.
Cordial.
We ain't cool.
But they used the word cool and they celebrated the
Yeah.
word cool.
Yeah,
I'm
for
asking-
them, it's
But like, some people it might be a little different.
It's a little
Cordial is
different.
cool or different though.
Cordial.
They don't call you cordial. Cordial.
Yeah, I mean,
Cordial,
I would say cordial. Like cordial.
Start calling you now.
I
You know
can
that,
have small talk with him.
You
I can have
know
some
they're gonna start calling you now, right?
cordial coaches. So we can do that. We can do that. We can. all right, everything good. Okay, cool.
If the topic is about the kids,
if it's about the kids and we leave it there,
Right.
we can talk all day.
talk all day.
Right.
But if it ain't about the kids, we ain't got nothing.
We ain't got
to
too
talk
much to say. I don't really want to know what you got going on. I don't care.
We're not friends.
Nah.
Bang. But
Nah.
all
Say
right,
it smooth.
you know what I'm
Bang.
saying? You all right? Look, he got a game today. Okay, I'll be there. What time the game? Cool. I'll let you know what time the game. All right, you gonna pick him up from school, or I got him? Cool.
But as soon as she like, well, where you sitting at in the stands? Cause
All right, it's a problem. Cause why you wanna watch where I'm sitting?
Message on
Or
the
if
way.
I'm even, or if a dude asking that,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
If
crazy.
we leave
how-
all of that out and we look at it as an investment,
That we
and
cool.
the whole thing is about that kid.
Yo.
Business partner.
y'all got a dope view on it.
Business
partner.
If we
BP.
doing business,
I don't even call them BMs. I call them BPs.
business
Business
I
partners,
like
bro.
this.
We business
That's it.
partners.
What's
we
up?
have a
she
business.
need what?
Right.
What she say she need? Okay.
I'm paying for this business every 2 weeks. Before I get paid, they get paid.
Come on now.
I need this business ran properly.
Properly.
What's chopping?
And I gotta say,
And I
gotta say in this thing because I'm paying.
So
I'm
what
paying.
happens? What happens?
I'm paying.
What happens?
Okay, stop.
Have either of you been to court and they raised it the
No.
To the
Actually,
maximum.
Yours did?
To the maximum, bro.
both
Mine never did. Mine never
Look.
did.
No. This will happen. This how I go. This how I go.
See, that's when I be
Nah, bro.
wanna
This
call
how I
them.
go. Bro. This how I go.
Don't talk.
First you go. Your first court date, they just go to see who you are if you're gonna show up. The second one, they say, okay, are you claiming these kids?
Right.
Of course. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The next is to see how much income you made or how much income they say you made. So them motherfuckers put whatever income they thought I made. Maximum. You know what? Don't even trip. Sign me up. Cause I don't want no problems.
I'm gonna be done fast.
Money should not be an issue. And it took me 10 minutes to go from them bitches bogus to think of it as an investment.
What got you to that point?
I went to my pop's crib.
The man who hadn't been there.
He ain't been there, bro.
He
Ain't
ain't
been
It
there.
gets greater later.
He
He gonna kick some game.
Man, he was the first dude I thought about when Buddy came to the crib, knocked on the door. Hello, we looking for Mitchell Ledbetter. That's me. We here to serve these papers. Have a good day. 30 minutes later, we here to see Mitchell Ledbetter.
Too John.
Buddy, I just seen you.
He laughed.
I just seen you. I'm here to serve these other papers.
Fam.
Have a good day.
So what did it? So and in that 10 minutes, what happened with
Fam, I called him. I said, man, I just need to come over there, bro. He was like, I'm at the house. I go over there. I hand him the papers. And I was just like pacing, just frustrated, bro. How can these bitches put me on child support?
You been there.
And for the show,
You been there,
and
bro.
for the show all in, I don't say bitches as a derogatory, I just say it. So if
Right
you go
on.
back telling them, I call them bitches, fuck you, because that ain't what I'm saying.
Right.
But
Right.
how can them bitches put me on child support, bro?
Right.
And I went to every appointment. I skipped work to go to their
Come on,
OB
man.
appointments.
Come on, man.
I'm in there with the doctor looking with him. Is my baby cool? All in the coochie looking. Is my baby straight?
All of the vitamins and all
All
prenatals
in
and
there,
everything
buying
they got.
everything, bro.
All them late night
Bro,
dinners
I damn near was the doctor. Open them legs, let me see what the baby doing.
Cold.
Bro, I knew all, man, fam, my
So you
whole,
crowning, huh?
man, my whole life flipped when I found out Dave was pregnant, because they was pregnant the
that.
same year. I got two that was in the same year, so
They got unofficial twins?
Irish twins.
Oh, that's
Irish
what,
twins.
that's a word
That's
for
what
them?
they call them.
I'm calling
Irish
Canadians
twins.
to tell them that's what
Yeah,
the
that's
word
what they
is.
call it.
I
Everybody,
say unofficial.
everybody that hit me, they be like, I be like, they the same age. Are they twins? Nah. Are they Irish twins? Yeah, I was fucking.
Yeah.
That's all you can tell them.
I
But
love
anywho,
So
so,
you taste-
bro, was there with them, smooth. I was there when the both baby was born. I was in there. First nigga they seen was me.
Right. Facts.
So how the fuck
They
my
go
own
like
child
this.
support, bro? So that motherfucker looked at me, bro. He grabbed his big ass gallon of drink, poured up me a drink. He sat down here and was like, look, man, pay that shit.
Right.
That was it.
That was
He
it?
ain't say nothing else, bro.
Damn.
He was
One of
like,
those crazy. That's all he needed.
fam, I was cool.
You was cool out there.
Fam, I sat
Hearing
there.
it from.
Fam, I sat there, I thought about
You know how
all
you
the
say people are alike?
fam,
That's
all
how
them,
he give advice, fam.
bro.
6 words or less. If he can't say 6 words or
That's
less,
my
you get a
my guy.
man.
Yeah, bro.
I love that.
What you,
Bro.
if he can't say it in
Straight
6
to the
words,
cut.
Straight to it.
listen to me.
Straight
If he can't say it in 6 words or less, you guaranteed to
And
get
we're
this
gonna get
stage.
straight to the point.
Straight
Man.
to it, bro. Straight
So
to it.
what you gonna do?
When
What you
don't
gonna
hear it,
do?
My hands are up here.
What you gonna do, bro?
If he can't give advice in 6 words or less,
What
man,
you
You got a
do,
problem.
what you gonna do?
You got a problem. If you can't get it past, what you gonna do?
Hey,
You got a problem.
We got a problem.
Problem.
Man, we gotta talk.
Bro, listen, this is how much you like this dad, right? So I got in the first serious living relationship I had ever been in. I ain't used to share control, bro. And at that time, I was a real control freak. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm on.
And I'm losing it. Like, I'm a man. Ego I'm a man. So I called him one day at work, and I just go off, man. I mean, for like 25 minutes. If you think you know live, all 3 of them will tell you, fam. When I get mad,
Bruh.
It's up there.
from here you gonna hear me across the street in the other building.
Bruh, no mic.
Fam.
No mic needed.
Like, the reason I sit on the end is because I don't need to be on the mic.
Right.
If you talking right now, I can out-talk you. That's just me.
Yeah.
Fam, I'm at work.
No mic needed.
Wow, my employee like, what's wrong with you? I'm the boss at the time. What's wrong with you? You want to know what his advice was to me? Did you try 7 different ways?
Yeah.
6.
I remember that shit, bro.
Fam,
Hell
well,
yeah,
some
I
of the
tried
best
to do
advice
that
I
shit.
didn't just use it with her, I used it with everybody.
Yeah.
Dang, if you care for them, 7 ways.
Yeah, you gotta break them down.
6 words or less, bro.
Shout
Do
out
you
to
hear what
the
I'm
boy,
saying?
Break it down.
He cold.
You gotta break it down, man.
Man, look, I took it in the middle.
Here.
I took it in the middle. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, that's right.
But it's always somebody who got that could do that.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Crazy.
that's called
He don't even realize
accountability.
where he got it from.
That's
Crazy.
the accountability
Crazy,
partner
bro. Crazy.
to the max.
Oh,
Crazy.
for sure.
For sure.
For sure. We definitely
Shout out,
different.
shout out.
But when you talk, that's what builds our friendship is accountability. Are you who you say you are?
Come on, man.
Oh God.
That's
And I'm not gonna let you drop the ball because this is who you told me you want to
Oh
be.
God.
For sure.
Shout out to
You
him.
fucking up.
And
What
we
did you
done it.
want?
That's what all of our friendships have been built on.
Pretty much.
All of them.
Have to.
But that's dope, bro.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Damn, that's
So
If
back
you
to
can't bring
what?
your problems to like your closest people and put it on the table and be like, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm at a crossroads. You're my trusted friends. Let's have this little roundtable meeting.
Oh, that's what we call it. That's what we call
Yeah.
it. That's what we call it.
Justice League.
Yeah, run the committee shit.
Yeah.
Justice
Round
League.
table.
Shit.
Yeah, Justice League.
Let's go.
Yeah,
You
we
pick
got
everybody's
the table.
brain because you get everybody's experience, just like we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
You grab everybody's experience, and when human nature hears something, and you can attribute it to your life and better your life in some type of portion, it's natural for us to
yeah.
just do it.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't hear it, you can't learn from
shit.
it.
For real. For real. For real.
Talking shit.
For real. For real.
Oh, that's hard.
That's real.
So I asked you
For
about
real.
Yes, yes.
because it's getting good. And I appreciate all of y'all. For real.
You doing good too.
Am I?
You're doing
I'm trying.
wonderful.
I see you
I'm
clutch your
trying,
pearls a
I'm
little bit,
trying
I
nigga.
As a non-father, you're doing great.
You doing great, my
Great,
boy.
because you hit.
Uncle Ryan.
But you know, it's
And we didn't say good.
You doing great.
When you the oldest, when you the oldest, and you can watch your
you
siblings
must be crazy.
without adults, not just your siblings, but your cousins, and you know, you the oldest of the crew. When you come around, oh, he got him. You know what I'm saying? Like
oh, hey.
father done my whole life. So when I got cousins and siblings who are like, no, I can't cuss around you. What? And no, you like, pops, I can't.
Father figures. I call him father figures.
Man, but it's
Yeah.
that's what it is. But anyway,
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
it sounds like y'all have had a lot of great experiences and a lot of bad experiences, but it helped build y'all to where y'all got, right?
Yeah.
What lesson would you say you learned from your father that you want to pass on to your children? Or who you claim as father? So it may not be, it could be your uncles, it could be moms, or, because that's who father is to you in your mind. It could be adopted, it could be real, it could be friends.
Yeah, like they chilling.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Nah, they real. That shit real, man.
That's a good question.
So my uncle
question.
and my dad. So both.
Because your dad, you said your dad was always there,
Yeah.
but your
know
uncle
him, bro.
took it.
and
But,
so-
I mean,
bro.
accepted it, not
Speaking
took it.
on that,
Accepted.
So they had an agreement that if they did take over custody, that they would be dad and mom, and like there couldn't be confusion in my upbringing. Like that was going to be that. You'll be the uncle. You'll be here. You know, you get as much as you want to be in his life. We're going to allow that. You know, so like I spent the night with him a lot. Did a lot of stuff like that. As part of, he's got a race car. I helped him like refurbish his engine, and he taught me a lot of stuff in different aspects that my dad doesn't do. So, but both of them being siblings, they have kind of the same types of mannerisms anyway. So like
that's cool.
I have like sarcastic and like I'm pretty much what we call like my dad. His name's Ray, so we call him Big Ray.
That's Lil Ray.
I'm like his mannerisms all the way, but like my sarcasm and sometimes my like the anger issue or whatever can come from the bloodline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. What the heck?
Because I met his uncle.
Yeah, just recently.
And when if you were to see him, you would be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And probably gonna see some funny business, but there ain't no funny business. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But that shit is dope in its own because, biological, he didn't give up.
Oh God.
No, and he still he
you know what I'm saying? Because
he was like, said something about I love you, son, and
come on,
it's not super like natural for me to hear that, but I'm not going to take that away from him because he's my father. So
come on, man.
So I have to do that. But, so what I take away from both of them in that aspect is the role playing. You know, like they swapped roles. And even though he may not have liked being the uncle and wanted to be my dad more so than what he was, he played his role for the benefit of me.
Yeah.
And that's where my generational pass down as a father figure is going to be based off of.
Right.
That's why I do what I do.
Whatever you need,
I got so close to that, bro. I'm gonna kick it to you in a few seconds. But everybody get the shit off. Get the shit off. This shit is dope.
For me, hope to God. Like,
oh God.
all I'm trying to do is pass on. Like me, I got a ways to go because I'm trying to pass on the good things about my dad. And what I mean by that is, I'm not going to sit here and say like he's like this horrible person, because he wasn't. He was just, the generational gap was just so wide that I didn't understand him until I got older. Until I became a father.
True.
And I understood him tenfold.
Yeah. The shoes on.
Yeah. And the way I look at my life, it's like, okay, the stuff that he was able to achieve, it had its certain obstacles or lack thereof, but all I'm trying to instill in my kids is just love. And just to be different, because like the anger and the hurt of what he went through in his childhood, it came around the time when I was born. So all of his, running to the bottle and stuff like that, up until the point to where the doctor was like, you gotta stop. You have diabetes, my man. You gotta chill on that.
That's crazy.
And he was obedient to everything that they asked him to do, up until the day that he died. Because he was trying to live because he wanted to see his grandkids. And unfortunately, he didn't get the chance to because he passed in 2010. 3 years later, my daughter was born. And the thing that hurts me the most about that is because I would have loved to see him interact with my children and get that old school love that's kind of being extinct now because all of our loved ones is leaving us at a rapid rate. You know what I'm saying? So that type of upbringing that we may have been familiar to is kind of coming to a point to where, like, if we don't uphold it in some type of way, in an advanced way, because quite frankly, even though we said a lot today. All of our parents didn't have no handbook as to how to raise us. That's why things happen the way they did.
If there was a right way to do
If there was a right way to do it,
It would be one book and somebody be rich as fuck.
It would be Bible-less. It would be Bible-less. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Somebody be rich as hell.
book on how to properly raise a child. It would be Bible-less.
Yeah.
By the time we came out and was born, you know what I'm saying? It would have been like that. But it's not that way. And with it not being that way, like, if we do the work within ourselves and realize that point of our parents didn't have no handbooks, they didn't know how to. They didn't know how to do this. Right. They just did it. Right. Off of just whatever they experienced, whatever they seen, went off of that.
My kid ain't gonna have, like I had to deal with.
It's generational. It's generational. So I look back at how I was raised, and I can't really complain. Like, I can't really, you know. There was some dark spots, but it was just how, like, the Black diaspora is in America. Yeah. But aside from that, like I said, the only opposite or negative that I can pinpoint to that would be like how my dad would be angry and stuff, and I fall victim to that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I am my father. You see my kids, and if you see my kids, it's like the Burrell gene was very, very strong.
Right on.
So I just strive every day to just be the best example of a lighter version of my father. Because I used to run from my father, but now at a point when I lost him, I embrace him.
So I owe you an apology about your pops. I've been waiting to say it. That was a perfect bring-in. So, and you're gonna remember this, and it kind of flipped for me. It's almost a little emotional for me because his pops was one of the important, men in the life.
And he loved you.
That was my guy.
He out of all my friends, he loved Ryan.
I used to go over his parents' house.
Man,
Everybody, his parents,
crazy.
Delonne here, nope, come on in.
Yep.
Sit down with them for an hour and a half, and we just talking. All right, I gotta go. Y'all cool, but I gotta go find them.
Right.
And that was due to me, unfortunately. At the time, I was like, I can honestly say, at that age of my life, I was running the streets, and I was chasing y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was chasing y'all, and I was chasing the streets, and I was chasing girls, and I thought my dad was gonna be there forever. And God was like, oh my bad.
I owe you an apology. So look, I'm gonna tell the story. One day, me and him on the phone talking about something, right? It get quiet, right? You know, you on the phone with your homie, you do something, they do something, you ain't even think about it. It get quiet, just pop up to the door, and he said, Delonne, there's some food in the kitchen. Not on the table, but on the stove. Good night, son, I love you, right? Now, but y'all grown and y'all understand the power of what that is, right? That was a man being subservient to his child, make sure he was taken care of.
Right.
But as somebody who told you my pops was like, shut down a wall, bro. In 9th grade, my pops, I'm like, Dad, you gotta pick up this girl from Cape Key. We going to school, because I was going to school out here during high school years.
Right.
You gotta bring us out to the dance and moments. What?
Right.
No.
Oh God.
No. But Dad, I told you a time, I pay you gas out. No. I gotta work in the morning.
Oh God.
You'll figure it out. That was bad.
Yeah.
Not saying he didn't do stuff. Pops was there. But things that had no true value or weren't teaching me what he thought was
A want.
Right.
Yeah, going on.
And a necessity.
Now, my pops was also the dude who, every day for football, picking up the terrace. Everybody hopping in the truck, we going to practice. Bringing everybody home. You ain't got to ride with your parents, ain't asking no questions. All in, we leaving now. So you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but I made fun of the man. I'm me, bro. Screaming at the top of my lungs, laughing. Bruh, what?
We joked about it. It was.
Yeah.
But as a man now, I owe you an apology. Bro, because I had never seen that based off the story I just told you.
Yeah.
Well, my pops, that was crazy to me. That's what my mama do. What your daddy doing? And now as an adult, with my nieces and nephews, and knowing all the stuff that my uncles didn't do, and ain't nothing against them, I love them to death.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But it was certain things that they didn't do that for me, sensitive enough, It can go whatever I need to do to make sure they're straight.
Yeah.
I see it now. And I owe you that apology, bro. Because that's so powerful, bro. You were so blessed. And it was a blessing I didn't even realize it was a blessing.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
Even
That's
though
dope, though,
even though I
bro.
didn't even look at it like
Look at it
that
like
way.
that,
Thank
yeah.
you. And that's because, and that's what I fight with a lot. Like my dad, it's almost like he knew that he was gonna leave, and he just really, really clung to me and my mama so much.
I remember.
Like my mom and my dad, that whole time they was together for like 30-something years. And the reason why I lost that house on Oak Street was because they was never married. They was never married. And so when it was time to save that house, cause when my daughter was 6 months, my mom and I paid like the last mortgage. It was like at its 30-year mark. And the city had trouble finding the title and shit. And that following March, we had a bad storm in Kankakee, and the storm was so bad, like we had a flood in our basement, cause like the trees in the backyard had pushed the sewer line to the point to where, and we was already struggling. So like, make a long story short, like it was difficult for me to fight for the house because they wasn't married. So she couldn't get the house right out because she didn't have his last name.
Go through a whole legal progression.
And it would have been on some
Some
grandfather
bullshit,
shit,
bro.
on some my brothers and my sisters, and I ain't heard from my brothers and my sisters since my father died in 2010 when we had the funeral. I ain't heard from them since then. Like I just recently reunited. My brother came down here to meet, like, cause he got kids that live in Chicago. And last year he came to the mall to come see me. And that was an emotional moment for me because I had resentment for that brother for a long time because it was like, nigga, we over here scuffling.
Yeah.
Help.
Right, I'm true.
What's up? Like my brother, like, what's up?
Right, my bro.
And he was just living his life because he was a grown ass man. Because my dad was old when he had me, so it's just a lot that went with that to the point to where like I had lost that house that I was wanting to raise my children in, and now I'm watching that house. You know, it's all about somebody else, and they putting a big old stupid ass country Amish ass roof on the garage and shit. But I just look at it all as a learning lesson.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
For sure.
but
For sure.
I like the moral of my story for me personally is just if you do have your pops in your life and he's really trying the best, no matter the generation gap, no matter the whatever, don't take advantage of him because he's trying his best to help you navigate through this life.
Oh,
Trying.
Real. Crazy, bro.
So
but they don't understand.
Understand, bro.
rest in peace to the person
Rest
that
in
I
peace,
should have
rest
been
in
named
peace.
after, but my mom was like, fuck that. Rest in peace to Sherman.
That shit crazy,
Larry
bro.
Burrell.
See, you in that same boat.
Bro.
I should have been Trey.
Yo, that shit
Bro, crazy.
Man, that shit heartfelt.
Crazy.
That shit
Crazy how it works,
bathroom.
I gotta go out to you, son.
Crazy how it works, man.
Fam, you in that same boat.
Yeah. I was on it tough, bro. It's crazy. Like after that whole child support moment, like I just sat there, bro. I drank my little drink, and I was like, man, he right, bro. I just gotta pay it. Like I can't do nothing else.
6 words or
Like,
less.
bruh, like I thought of all these arguments in my head.
Man, come on.
Like,
Hey, talk this shit, son.
bruh, how could they do this to me, bro? I'm there every day, every night.
Nobody stuck up for me.
buying you ice cream and shit, bitch,
Nobody
and all
stuck
that
up for
stuff.
me, man.
Nobody.
I feel like that.
Bruh.
Wow.
The whole Shapiro laughing, bruh. Like a fool. Bruh.
I've been there.
Out there. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to just pay it. And I'm going to just be there.
Yeah.
Just be there, bro. Even if when I moved away, I was like, I got to figure out a way to be able to come back, bro.
You know another one of his names, right?
What?
The child support connoisseur.
Child support connoisseur. Like I had to change it. I had to change it, bro, because it was like I know I can make money, bro. Like that's what I do.
Yeah.
So that ain't no problem.
Right.
So like he said earlier, bro. Once you take your feelings out of it and just realize you got a job to do, bro.
Yeah.
Make that money.
So what's
Pay
the
it.
lesson?
Man, the lesson from him or from
Him passing on to yours.
Honestly, bro, he taught me what not to do with my shorties. Just as
I be
youngins, you know what I'm saying? Like
Ooh,
I'm popping up, bro. I don't give a fuck what's going on, and I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I'm popping up. Where they at?
You do what he called me. Did I do?
Where they
I think
at,
I
bro?
tweeted. Yeah. It's
Where they at?
I thought you.
Go ahead.
We gonna keep it going.
No, you good. You good. You good.
Go ahead, man.
So the first lesson, bro, was just like, don't let, and not to disrespect them, because I try my hardest not
Bro,
to
you
disrespect
grown. This is
they
your
kids.
This
they
is
kids'
your
mom,
stage
you know what I'm saying?
to speak on your Father's Day.
I always feel like I try not to let whatever emotional feeling I have towards them deflect what I'm doing for the shorties, bro.
Right.
Like I can't do that.
Right.
They see that, bro.
Right.
They feel it.
Right.
Even as little as they were, they felt something was wrong with how I was parenting them whenever we had a beef. And I said, bro, I can't let that dictate how I parent.
Anytime you spend around them, you gotta devote that energy.
Yeah,
just
to them. To
Yep.
just them, bro.
It's all about seeing
So-
you right now. We'll handle the grown folks stuff
Later.
But this
Yep.
right here is just all smiles and happiness and
Right.
fairy tales and whatever
Yep.
you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Once that clicked for me, bro, like I told the child support people, put that shit to the max. Whatever maximum I gotta pay.
Every time.
Every
If you
two,
check it.
if I work overtime, take some of that too. Cause I'm finna make that back in some more. I'm finna make it back in some more.
You threw me off the boat.
So I ain't
You
even
know,
tripping.
I got a life.
Bitch, I'm
life
swimming.
sport out here.
I'm
Yeah,
swimming, bitch. I'm swimming, bitch.
Swimming. I don't even need the boat.
That's why I
Okay.
ain't tripping.
I thought you had on the jacket.
What a kid.
That's why I ain't tripping, bro. So
I love this.
I don't think nothing negative towards them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, he said it perfect, bro. It's a business. This is a business, bro.
It's a business.
I got 2 NBA contracts with these teams, bro.
Don't raise no Eric Snows.
Bro,
At least he started.
bro, we raising some.
He started. He made
We
it.
raising some.
So he
Bro, I don't even care.
5,000 in the league.
I don't care how they turn
Raise the
out.
joke.
Long as they walk past that stage and shake Stern hand with their high school diploma,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
we good.
We good.
We good. And if they go to college, that's 6 more
Even
years I
better.
gotta pay child support. That's even better. That's gonna help me stay on my grind, bro.
Come on, bro.
That ain't gonna help me be lazy.
I respect that.
So I think about it like that now, and it helped me not think about malice towards them.
True that.
And with that, bro, I love it. We ain't gotta be cool. We ain't gotta be buddies. Long as them kids cool, just hit me up if them kids dead or dying. If they ain't dead or dying, we ain't got nothing to talk about. They got phones. I pay for their phone
Come
bill.
on, son. Took this
So
shit.
like, I just feel like, bro, we got our families are cool enough to where they help when they help, and they getting older. They old enough to now where they can come to me with their problems and all that.
Come on.
So I just talk to them,
just
bro.
there.
It's just there, bro. I'm just
all
there.
they
That's all
need
that
when
matters.
they're shorties,
So
man.
I hate to prolong it like that, but
No,
that's
no,
the
yeah,
first
no.
lesson, bro. And then the second lesson, bro,
Third time in
was
his life, he spoke more than 6 words.
crazy, bro. Crazy.
But it's about the
crazy.
babies.
Crazy, bro. Hell yeah.
Right.
Long as it's about the
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I see you at the games.
Bro,
Yeah.
I ain't gotta say nothing, bro.
No, it's awesome.
I ain't gotta say nothing, bro.
That fatherhood is so
I ain't gotta say nothing, bro. Even when he ain't got no game, we out there practicing. Swing that
stories.
bat, catch
is
that
that?
ball. We
The
out
stories,
there.
bro.
check the
So-
face.
Like your story,
Bro,
me personally, like right now, since my divorce, my kids, like when I was going through all my shit, whatever,
Yeah.
my depressed moment, they helped me keep my cape on.
oh God, bro. That make you feel like Superman, bro.
Superman.
You
So
can
my
be-
whole thing was like, even though it might be bad,
Right,
I can't break down.
Yeah.
But I got my partners for that.
Right.
Shout out my partners.
Right.
Because when it's time for me to break down, I got them. But for them, I still got that cake.
Yeah.
And guess what? When I was going through all my shit, they all came to stay with me. So I already knew, like, okay, I'm doing something all right.
Yeah.
Because they said, hey, Dad, we ain't going to leave. I'm like, no, you go to your mama's house, man. I'm going to be all right here by myself.
Yeah.
4 bedrooms, I'm good.
we
I'm by
here.
myself.
Yeah.
Shit, lonely
Leave me
than a
alone.
motherfucker. I swear to God, when I got to drop them off at 7, bro,
Yeah.
shit, lonely than a motherfucker.
Yeah. That's the shit people don't talk
And then they
about.
like this, they like, no, Dad, we staying.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to stay? Then my nephew, see what I'm saying? My nephew, my brother moved.
Right.
He over there with like 3 girls. Uncle Ronnie, I'm staying with you.
Oh God.
Come on. You gonna stay?
That's
Okay,
my
come
whole
on.
life, 3 girls. So I already know.
That's why my story, I see it. My brother, he's in it. Like, he in Lil Nair's life. No, don't get me wrong. But he stayed with me.
I get what you're saying.
I want
It's
my,
different.
I want my uncle though. I be like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, now I really gotta look. I gotta swell up. Let's go. I gotta go to the sun, get my energy.
Right.
I come back down.
Yeah.
Right.
My daughter came. Bam. Okay, now I got 4 piece spicy at the crib.
4-piece spicy.
Those speaks
Every day.
My 3,
Every day.
my 3, and my nephew, my godson. That's what we doing. All right, let's go. Thing I learned from my dad. All they want to know is, man,
True that,
like, cause I didn't get that.
Right.
Yep.
When I hit the ball the first time, I made my first jumper. My daddy wasn't there.
Well, nobody there but the people. But the other
But they
people.
could tell him about it.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna be him.
Right.
That's the only thing I took. I'm gonna be there. I seen that. Okay, I'm going back to work though. I
Yep.
seen
I'm
that.
going back to work, but I
With
seen
my
that.
BMs,
Yeah.
they know what type of father I am.
Right.
I'm there. Hospital, dentist, doctor, recitals,
Yeah,
Time
too.
and day.
games,
That's all you
All
need.
that. All
parent-teacher conference.
Time of day. That's all you need.
that. Let me know.
What's up, man? What we doing?
No, right.
What's up?
And now that they stay with me, same way. I give y'all that respect. Hey, we got good. Ooh, okay, let's go. They got phones. They got everything. Y'all talk to them when y'all want to talk to them.
Talk to him.
Right. And you don't have to talk to me about it.
We don't gotta talk about what they talk about.
We ain't- we ain't gotta
If it's a
talk-
problem about them, okay, we can rap.
If it get to that point,
We can rap.
where you
It's
need
about
to call me.
About them, it's open.
I know.
Okay,
I know
cool.
it's something.
Whatever.
Right.
I respect
Then
your
I-
time
then
that you
I
got
know
with your
what's up.
boyfriend
Right.
or whoever you
Right.
deal with. You respect time limits.
Okay.
Ain't gonna be nothing after a certain time.
Right.
Okay, let's get it. Okay, what did happen? Yeah. He did that at school. I said, yeah. Okay, we can talk about that.
But as soon as the conversation go away from the kid,
Bro.
I gotta
And we
go.
don't even have that.
Oh, they don't even happen no more.
Man,
Mr.
it's so
Telephone Man.
It's so
Something
perfect.
wrong with my line.
Only time that really hit me. Only time they really hit me, bro. Only time they really hit me is they say,
But
he or she, they ain't answering their phone. Can you tell them to call me? I'll be like, hey man, call your mama. Because I don't want them calling me.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
It's all good.
Me and Zari,
I'm gonna use restroom.
Go ahead.
we not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Like when she called me about the kids, and
Yeah.
shit, she'll tell me about some other shit about her job. I'll listen to it.
I mean,
She'll
yeah.
tell me, I tell her about some shit about the job. I'll listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And I've even told her shit about, girls I was pursuing and stuff like that. Like
Dang.
me and her got a weird.
It's not weird, bro.
I ain't gonna say weird. It's a unique.
It's not even unique.
I don't. Okay.
It's just a good relationship, friendship,
Cause she
parentship that y'all
Even though
got.
she's not there right now, she can come to me about that. And I wouldn't even bat an eye about it.
And that's
because
cool.
We just had a real decent place.
That's
you know what I'm
what's
saying?
gonna
Like,
make
we
the
had a
kid
place
flourish.
where we don't, but we never really bumped heads at each other anyway. it's just, like I said, like that's why I feel like my shit is the lightest because
it's really not. It's really good. It's really good.
It's just
everybody just ain't got
we both want the best for each other.
That you want the best for the parent.
Whether it's together.
Now that's rare.
Yeah.
Whether it's together or not.
Yeah.
It is.
That's fucking
It
rare.
is.
Because you hear cases where they be like, I don't give a fuck what they do.
All right.
But what you do is gonna affect the kid. If you paying, here we gonna go back to child support. Here we go. Look, if you paying
Let
this,
me make sure it's on. Hold on.
hold on, look, go ahead, give me that. Because if you paying this, but you ain't got enough for them to come to a place where it's safe, respectable, intact. What they're saying about her? She want to see you down so she can keep the kids away from you. We have a lot of cases like that. But if y'all got a relationship like that where y'all both respect each other and y'all don't want to see each other do bad,
And that's the goal.
like if I pay my child support, bro. Okay, say I pay my child support, but it's killing me. It's killing me. So when my daughter do come, we doing the bare minimum.
If that.
Or my son come, we doing the bare minimum.
If that.
If it's really about the kid, why won't you just say, hey, take him off, because when she go over there, I want her to have the same shit she got over here that she got over here.
Especially if you active, bro.
And if you there, no, I'm not talking
active.
I'm not talking about the knuckleheads.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the no good dads.
Because them the motherfuckers that ain't on.
The ones who do the worst don't come around.
Ain't even on child support.
They don't get asked for $1,
living.
a minute,
Living.
None of that.
Living their best life, bro.
none of that. But
Fam,
the
I
ones who
know.
say like,
I know.
I'm here, I want to be here,
They real
we get took through the. I sat in the court
Every 2 weeks.
and I'll be like,
Before I get paid, the kids
come
get
on, man,
paid.
take him off of that joint. He cried to the thing. I don't get no visitation. But that's a whole nother court system.
Right.
Visitation is
It's for the
visitation is its own court entity itself.
And you gotta pay for that.
You got to pay for that. So
for that.
court child support is just child support. And they
you gotta pay
and they
for
gonna
that.
basically
You gotta pay for ass.
yeah. And look, it's basically gonna hit you. It's like this,
Bro.
what you made
And your name
20%.
Your name
Get out.
right in
And then you gotta start over. To get to your name again.
20%.
Ain't nobody else in the motherfucking pin
first,
except
right?
you.
Except you.
20%. And if they in different households, it's just 20, 20, 20. So that's
Bruh.
60. If you have them
Bruh.
all together, he gonna shrink it down to 55.
Bruh. So just take mine.
Hey, y'all want me?
Bruh.
I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to do it.
No, that's him. It's him. He want me to do it.
Can I talk about it? Cause first you said when I said,
Come on.
you, bruh.
Come on.
My thing is,
I'm like,
have them all by the
with you,
same. Like,
no, I ain't mad at you. With you, I'm like Billy Madison and that little kid. He was like, stay as long as you
stay as long as you can.
My God.
You gotta
That's
cherish
gold.
it.
The only thing, bro, I just always feel like your legacy should be here some type of way, and you a good uncle, bro. So I know you'll be a good dad.
Yeah,
I
you
know
was
that.
So right there.
But them the ones
I
that's
appreciate
gonna,
all of that.
them the ones who get shitted on.
But oh
Yeah.
listen, man.
Yeah.
So look.
So I can't
all
even tell
this
you that
shit.
no more.
My God. It is my guys.
Man.
It is a plethora. I can pull out a file cabinet and give you 1,000 exhibits why I don't want children. And it ain't the kids.
It ain't the kid.
Kids ain't one of the
It's the other shit.
Attributes to that.
It's the sideshow.
I'm gonna give you one of them now. For some reason, I like crazy women. I don't know why. Fam,
So
you can
you
walk
wanna-
up with a woman and if I'm attracted to her, he got crazy. I ain't even got I mean, if it's a real attraction.
You know.
And I know, fam,
know,
listen,
crazy.
listen. I got homies who breed their girl around. Hey, fam, it ain't nothing personal. But you better be careful. What?
Bro.
I got a thing for her, so I'm telling you. What? No, not like that.
Not like that.
No,
Damn,
the spider
she-
sense is tingling.
She look. She off the Richter scale. And I'm telling you, I like that.
Yeah.
So I know it's real.
Everything
Right.
he tell me from now on about a female, I listen. He told me.
The spider sense is tingling.
His spidey sense was tingling. And my dumb ass on course
We had-
just
you wanna know
looking
what's crazy?
crazy.
You wanna know what's
looking
crazy?
on course
Fam,
bro.
when I know the story he talking about. When I met her, it was just like this. I was working a ticket counter. They walked up. He was like, "Hey, this is such and such." I'm like, "Hey, such and such. What's good?" At that time, he wasn't money making Mitch yet. He was still
Regular.
Mitch.
It was regular.
Hey, Mitch, what's
Regular.
blah 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 blah. No, you was money making Mitch at that time.
I was.
You was DJing at the very
I
end.
just
So it
started.
probably was money
I
making.
just
What's up, money
started.
making?
Just
Nothing, blah blah blah. Bro, they walk inside. That's all I said. That's all we said. Somehow he came back out not even 5 minutes later by himself. He went to go buy me. I grabbed him, bro. Look, let me pass it on to you. I don't know what it is. But that one right there,
Yeah.
you in trouble, fam.
Spider sense.
He say, no, she cool. I say, no, you cool. You cool. I'm just telling you. I hope you don't take this offensive because I don't know no other way to say it.
Spider sense is
Man,
Everything I love, bro.
this mug gonna be screaming the cuckoo at midnight like the clock, bro. I'm telling you.
First one I called.
Damn.
As soon as it was over.
Come
Hey,
on,
remember
bro.
when you
Brother
told
shit.
me? I said, fam, I've been waiting for this day. I just didn't want to put it on.
Crazy.
Fam, it was so serious that I never even built a relationship with the person. I was just
Bruh.
nice and we'll move on.
Bruh.
Cause yep, it's coming. It's coming.
But we gonna go back.
And,
We gonna
and
go
you hate
back,
to say
bro.
I told you so.
Man, bro.
No, they don't told you so. You my guy.
He
Look,
told me. He
I'm
told
wise
me.
enough to tell you this. This is my new favorite thing to tell you.
He told me.
I'm gonna give you
He
some
told me.
advice. The moment you start fighting me, because I don't just talk just to talk. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced a lot of life, bro. I've been homeless twice. I was raped as a kid. I go down a ton of things. You know what I'm saying? That the average person that ain't been through.
Right.
I've been through a lot to make me read a lot of people, fam. One thing you'll know about me is I don't talk about people
Just to talk.
just to talk.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never talked about this man. You haven't.
Yeah,
I don't have a vibe
Only-
on. I don't
only
have
about
a
the
feed.
show?
We cool.
Cool
The
and
only
right,
thing I
right,
have.
right.
Cool and
That's my
Cochise.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
So, damn. But my new favorite thing to say is keep living. Keep living. As soon as you, yeah. Okay, cool. Keep living.
Back to that child support though.
Let's get to it now, cause if we going there,
Man, the next year's on.
make sure it's on, man. 'Cause I got a little time, man. I'm off tonight.
Two-part episode.
Shit. We gonna talk about this season.
It's on. This is two-part.
Hey, what Big Boy say? We see that C support. She's supposed to spend it on the child, but we see she don't.
Bro, it's crazy.
And shout out to my baby. Look, shout out to my BMs.
Okay.
They do all right with it.
That's what's up.
At first, I wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Right.
I just want to get money. I've been doing everything and shit. And I was on that.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was on that. I was mean. After a while, I was like, all right. Well, then she ain't got no reason to call me because now she can lean on Johnny Law. You need extra? Go tell the judge. The judge only said I'm supposed to pay this.
Right. That's how
He
you
said
started at first?
that's how I started at first.
Bro, that's how I started at first.
I remember that guy.
Bro.
But they never would ask me for extras though. It's like,
Right.
It just
you was already doing it. It's you.
Bro.
I was, you know what I'm saying?
What
So
you could.
I was like, damn.
Bro,
Okay,
what
they
you
not
good?
extra. They not asking. They been cool. They super cool. They do what they supposed to do with the money and da-da-da-da. It's just for the other people that go through it. I be like,
and I always say, bro, not to cut you off. Whenever you in a financial situation that you decent in, it's easier to talk about it.
Cause we okay.
Cause we okay.
But if I was fucked up,
bruh, it'd be a whole nother conversation.
and I seen brothers come to
And
the
I
barber
seen
shop
bro-
and talk about this thing,
Bruh, they be fucked up.
and I be like,
Bruh,
really?
bruh,
I've heard it so many times.
Damn.
bruh. It be rough. So I'm thankful that I'm able to be able to provide financially and physically.
Right.
But bruh, that shit rough, bruh.
That shit rough, bro.
Can't no
It is.
female
So look.
do what we do.
My mother and my sister's 3 children moved into my 1-bedroom apartment for 6 months, and I played pops. And after 6 months, I commend you, brothers.
Bruh.
For 6 months, I ain't spend a dime.
Come on.
I ain't never had that much money saved up in my life because I'm like, well, what if they need this? What if they got to do this?
Right.
What if they got to? And you know, my mom's be like, oh, well, we can ask. No, we ain't asking nobody under the roof. If it's under the roof, it's under the roof.
Right.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? I got it.
Yeah.
I'm calling, bro. I ain't paid my rent on time the first month.
Come on.
What if they need something?
Yeah.
Come on.
I paid a late, and I had the money.
You paid
But I had to pay the late fee
Just in case.
Just in case I needed to put a little
Just
bit
in
more
case,
in my
yeah.
pocket because I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a solution to the whole thing, though.
Oh, they going nuts. No offense. I love it.
No, not to yours, but
Yeah.
just the whole
Spectrum.
situation of child support.
Yeah.
Because if it's really about the child support, like, if they ain't staying with you, then you paying for somewhere else, and they say, well, they gotta have this over there, but they gotta have this too over here.
Right.
I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. No man can do this and be like, you know what? They ain't coming this weekend, so you know what? I'm gonna turn the Wi-Fi. The kids ain't coming this weekend. Now give me the discount rate.
Right.
What?
Right.
ComEd. Turn the electricity off
'Cause they ain't
to
coming.
30%
They ain't coming
because
this
they not here
Right,
and I'm at work all the time.
Right.
This is a single father's home.
Lower the rent because these rooms ain't being used.
Exactly. So it's the same. So this is where I would present to all the judges in this in the system.
Okay.
If I'm paying $150 a week, she should pay $150 a week too.
Put it in a pot.
And it's a pot.
It's a
and that's
pot.
$300 for the kids.
Put it in the pot.
Cause this ain't. I can't take them to the hotel and be like, yeah, let me get all the amenities.
On God.
Right.
For this weekend.
Right.
If I only getting weekends.
Right. Hey,
You
Whenever
can't
it is.
shut it off.
Yeah.
I can't shut off Nicor. I can't shut off
still gotta
ComEd.
live, bro.
I
you
can't
can,
shut
but
off
it's a shut off fee.
No, then it's over with.
Oh, God.
And it's a start back up fee.
And it's a start.
And they ain't gonna cut it on when they get here. So now she in the court talking about this. How can I send them over there? He ain't got no
They ain't got
stay.
it. Bruh.
They ain't got no water. They ain't got no lights. They ain't got no gas. They ain't got no Wi-Fi.
They ain't gonna change your payment. They just gonna change your visitations.
Crazy, bro.
Well, when you got it, bro.
Crazy.
That's the
When
only
you
thing
got
I would say about the whole child. Cause I bucked up against my
I
mom.
know a guy.
I bucked up against my mom. 15 years old. My daddy paid how much? Dang. Well, give me that money.
Give me that money.
Cause you wouldn't get that money if you never had the
For
kid.
me, right.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
give me that money. She said, no, I go for everything. I said, you know what? I got a whooping.
Yeah.
I got cussed out, got
Right.
beat. I said, you know what? If it weren't for my daddy, you'd be staying with my grandma.
Crazy.
Woo! Yeah,
Crazy,
I
bro.
got it. I got
Crazy,
it.
bro.
But was it real?
I'm saying real.
But was it real?
Real as
No.
hell.
Was it real?
That shit
It was
contributed.
real. It was disrespectful. Out of line, because I'm a kid.
Nah, bro, 'cause with this social
But-
media now,
but was it real?
Females disrespect child support all the time.
All the time.
That little shit. That little shit helping you.
Because guess
maintain
what?
You ain't
some
turning it
type
down
of
because
way.
it's too little.
Guess if that money was in the kid name.
Get me
Now
right,
this is
baby.
now they gonna say we petty. They gonna say we ain't. Cause look, when you don't do the shit right, we ain't real
Oh
men.
God. Oh God.
We ain't shit. You a selfish ass
That's
dude.
a power tool though.
It is.
It's a power
Yeah.
tool.
But you say this now. How would this feel for you? You gotta have water, lights, gas, whatever amenities you want at your crib.
Right.
You have to have that
Pay for that shit.
and a place to stay.
Depending on your arrangement, because there's some apartments.
Yeah,
They
they'll pay for that. But I'm just
Right.
saying they get the same thing. Shit,
Right.
right,
You know what I'm saying? You
Some
can
shit
pay
free.
rent and
Right.
Yeah,
We
whatever,
in Illinois
bitch.
call it
But-
Section 8.
Section
At the same
okay,
time,
so you get
when
all
own
that
a home.
Right.
when you own a home.
When you
or,
own a home and you
That's
got a
all
crib,
yours.
and you gotta pay for the lights,
Everything.
so look, they go like
I gotta
this.
heat these 3 rooms. That's
Water.
big.
Just
I gotta
imagine
heat
if
these
that
2 rooms.
shit came in
The
Ron
mortgage.
Jr.'s name
the
Oh
insurance.
God.
and they have to do this. Son, let me get 30.
Let me get.
No, because the money go for the kid.
Yeah.
Now, if the money came in the kid name, Ron Jr.,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
but you short this week, and you have to do like this.
They got
Ron
it.
Jr., let me borrow 50,
Let me
man.
borrow 50.
Now, how would it look to you saying, let me borrow 50 to your shoulder?
Right.
Crazy. Look crazy.
Ooh, that'll change
Yeah,
up a
that's
lot of
crazy.
shit.
It's
Because
crazy,
I don't got that, because it don't come to me. It goes over there, so I can't be
Yeah.
like, baby mom,
Let me.
let me get 50 out that thing, man. The water,
Right,
the
right.
water
For real.
dude, he coming.
You got a Facebook post coming if you ask up for something, nigga. They putting your ass on the
I gotta
book.
call Hollywood, let me get 30, bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
Bro, I just need
What I
30.
call that is,
You feel me? I gotta call my
put them
homie.
on the subject.
Man, putting them on there.
I gotta call my homie.
You all on question.
Chuck.
You out there. You out there.
But you can borrow from the show you with no problem.
I did it 6 months. It was life changing.
Out there.
I commend
Right
y'all.
there by.
That'll change a lot of shit.
Man, bro, you know
Right
they
there,
wake
got
up to
that
go to
shit.
sleep.
That'll change
right
a
in
lot
front.
of shit.
Right there.
Convenient.
The system is getting it kind of good because they
Currency
they
is
look at both
changing.
incomes.
Currency is
Do they
changing.
really?
Oh yeah, it's
Man,
changed
poor
now.
boys
If
waiting on
if
your
everybody
bill.
on child support went, they'd be like, you know what? How much she make over there? Oh, she make that much?
They adjusted.
They gonna adjust it. How many days he at your crib? 5, 4. He had 3 at the other house. Oh, we cut that shit. No, you know what? Just they do that now.
No.
But it's gonna still cost you to go get it readjusted.
You still gotta pay.
I gotta pay for everything.
I'm already paying.
So I know a guy, right?
Bro, I'm already
had a
paying.
shorty. Hear the story, man. I know a guy had a shorty. Went to jail. Baby born after he go to jail, right? All right. He go to jail, baby born. Woman put him on child support at whatever time while he in jail.
Yeah.
He get out of jail. He now got back pay.
Oh, he in a hole.
He ain't been able to pay nothing,
In
right?
the
He ain't get
hole,
no
bro.
crib. It's on the fight.
So he trying to get a job,
Really use common
but he a
sense to know
felon.
he was in
So he
jail.
having a problem in our area getting a job.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right. So his child support, so in a year's time, his child support that went crazy. The kid
Yeah.
probably 4 or 5. The child support that went crazy.
Crazy.
They take him to jail again for child support.
Yeah.
Fam, how you can't work because you a felon, but you can't pay because you a felon. You can't work.
Right.
So you had to pay because you a felon.
And go back to
And
jail.
went back to jail for 2 years.
2 years.
And it's still backing up. While he's
Some
sitting
more.
in
While
there
he's
again.
sitting there in
While he's
jail.
still in there.
My daddy said he ain't done paying for us. It's 3 of us. Tracy, L2Bs, me, Nick. He said, I ain't done paying for y'all till 2075. I said, Dad, I will be dead.
Damn near.
Damn near.
Damn near.
Say he gonna live to pay.
Bruh.
I will be dead.
Crazy. See,
My grandkids gonna be dead. Who get this money?
they getting it next.
That's wrong though.
Bruh.
I said, take them
Bruh.
At some point,
but we can't go down there and
You gotta
say,
be able. It gotta be
I don't know if
an
your at
easier
this point, I don't
way
even know if your mom
to get that shit.
my mom can't do nothing.
You know what I mean?
because it's so far back. Yeah, she can't say I don't want it because the state wants
And
to
y'all
collect it.
grown, like
I'm 42 next
like
month.
you
Y'all realize it's a
your
revenue
brother
though.
there.
Child support is a revenue for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's a revenue.
And ain't no woman go part from no
And
money.
not to say exactly. Not to say that they ain't doing their own thing, so
I ain't
I'm not
saying they ain't doing
discrediting
good,
them.
but
But
ain't
they
party
doing
with
much better.
no money.
Yeah, but if you look
Women
up
not
in
giving
the
them
mail
money.
and you see a check,
So look,
who are you to be like?
And 2 weeks.
I put up a post on the book.
Who am I
And
going?
2 weeks.
You got to be
Man.
You got to be rich,
Damn, get
rich.
paid
Got to
before
be
I
rich.
do it.
That's
Be like,
peanuts.
She gets some of your check before you get some of your
Before
check.
I get it. Every 2 weeks I work, they get
And
paid
get the claim.
first.
What it say? Pay what?
What?
What your pop say? Pay what?
Hey, pay that shit. Pay that shit. Fam, and
And get the
drunk
claim.
the drink. Pay that shit.
And get to claim them.
Bro, and get the. I ain't even gonna get on taxes, bro. I ain't even gonna talk about the taxes.
Buy me a Pelly Pelly. That's it. And some Jordan, some True.
Damn, you give me some change or something.
And
Damn.
get the book.
I'm here all
So
year.
what you doing? You recouping.
Recouping what I'm
Double
already
dipping.
paying.
Double dipping.
Double
Ain't no
dipping.
woman.
even
You know what? We not gonna bash the way.
Child support got broke Dusty the loudest he ever been on this show.
Bruh.
Right, we not
'Cause
even
I
gonna
agree
talk
with
about
you.
the
Bruh.
taxes.
Tax?
We not even gonna go.
What?
And it's not to disrespect them. That's
It's
not
just
what we
to show
doing.
it.
Right.
I don't know
We're
if
not
it's
even
on or
doing
not, but that
No.
ain't what we on.
It ain't no we on.
But
But for Father's Day,
bruh, we just
So
at
that's
least
what
can
the show
talk
for.
about it. We just
talk
thank you
about-
for letting us.
Thank you,
talk
let
about
us.
That's the
You
point.
know.
it. Lord have mercy.
That's our show. That's what it's for.
and you
Man,
know,
we
my
pay
baby
every
mama's
2
good.
weeks.
You guys are fathers.
Fam, I get paid. Fam, I'm off
What
tomorrow.
yours say? My shit say other wages.
Bruh, now my shit say.
Other wages?
My shit say. No. My,
We paid you so you can pay him.
Other
bruh.
wages.
Bruh, now
Other
my shit
wages.
say taxes, Medicare, because we got to pay for their
Come on.
insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, they gave me a break on it. Look, at first they was killing me.
Yeah.
Then I started getting checks back.
Yeah,
Because
I get a little something for the
I
insurance.
said, you know what? Because I've been paying that since they've been born.
I get a little something on the insurance.
They gave me
on
my
trip.
shit back, though. They
On
gave my
trip,
shit
so
back.
on trip on the insurance.
They gave me
If they
shit
get
back.
sick, send their ass to the doctor.
Yeah.
Tell them my name, all that. Insurance. Whatever other taxes they get. Child support garnishment number 1. Child support garnishment number 2. It's a whole different color. Like all them color coordinated. They just got their own little section. And then it show you the year to date. So it remind me what I'm paying every 2 weeks.
I can take that every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. That's what my
Sure.
shit is like. My shit just say child support.
And it's
Yours
cool.
is
And look, and it's not.
it. When I
It's
say
not
other
to
ways,
bro.
it's
It's not to discredit like
Other ways. I like
y'all
that.
relationship, bro.
No, it's
But
not.
it's like, bruh, it's tough, bruh. I don't even want to put the number out, cause
I know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put my number
Bruh.
on. Cause then they gonna say I make a
I
tweet.
ain't one of them. Look,
Hey.
look, bruh. Listen,
I know cats in this area make this every 2 weeks.
bruh. Listen to
Like
me.
for real,
Listen to me.
working full time. Like,
Bruh, I ain't one of them
That's
little.
what his child
I ain't
support
one of them little $50, $75 niggas that be
No.
talking about on Facebook.
no. I can tell you about how you giving it up.
I
We
make sure
talking
they-
about
I make
after
sure they
taxes,
get-
bring home.
I make sure them kids get taken care of
Come on, man.
financially
Period.
since
To the
they
point
came
I
out the
need a
sauce,
key.
Period.
I need a
I
key
need
here.
a key. Shit better be
I
on
need
over
a key here.
Let me walk in just to see how everything working.
Get out the bed. I want to lay in this bed while I pay.
I need.
Come on now.
I ain't gonna lay in the bed.
If I ever
I ain't
get
gonna
down,
lay in the bed.
if I ever get down, y'all better have a
I need
place
to
for me
come
to
and
lay.
have a state inspection
Give it right back
just to
there.
see how shit working around here.
me 2 sweaters.
I'm paying, bro. I'm paying
Goddamn.
something. And what
Shit, hold
females
me for
say?
a look.
Every mom say they be like, nah, the kid, the money's don't go to them, it go to the house, right?
Yeah.
So let me check this house. Let me inspect this thing just to
Man.
make sure shit moving right.
Fam,
I need a key, bro.
5 years ago, hear me out. 5 years ago, your child support was paying the rent, the utilities, and some of the food in
Bruh.
this joint.
Come on,
Bruh.
man.
That's how I hit
And I'm
you.
still maintaining. I still gotta pay my own rent,
Why you
my
think
own shit.
Because if you don't,
My
you
own
can't get no
shit.
visitation.
And you can't get no pussy. You can't get no pussy if you out here looking crazy. They don't give a fuck about no child support, man.
all the way.
Bruh, they don't care about that shit.
Shout out to Father's Day.
But they don't care.
They don't care.
And
Are
they
you
give us
maintaining?
weak ass commercials.
Is you up?
I'm tired of the system giving us weak ass commercials, okay?
I'm sorry you on child support, but
And y'all
how
can't
you
get Section
live?
8.
Behind
No, but we can't
Y'all
get
got kids and you can't live and you
We
can get
paying
Section 8.
for them every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we
How
can't
can
even
we
get
get
no assistance,
Can't
bro.
get no
How can we
stamps,
get
no
it?
link, no nothing.
Bruh,
When we the ones that gotta pay out how?
The
bruh,
money you pay counts as your income. It don't count.
bruh.
And don't get
And they say it
enough
don't
lows for
It
Father's
don't
Day.
count for what you do.
It's named by
You
Iowa.
still
You
gotta
can't claim it. You should be able to claim your child support.
Oh, well, just because you pay child support don't mean you don't do
You can't
nothing
claim
else.
that on your taxes.
That's
I
what
pay
I'm saying.
child
You should be able to
support.
claim.
Man,
That shit hurt you.
Bruh.
That shit hurt you when you going to get a crib. Oh, you got money going over here.
You got
and
money
here.
and here.
So how you gonna do it?
How you gonna do
I
this?
make this a month. They said, "Oh, you make a good ass."
you making good
They
ass?
told me they said you make a great ass. They said she ain't cuss. She said you make a great living. You got this one and this one
And you
this
still
one.
able to
Cause
do
when you
this
buy a
and
house,
that?
they gonna check everything.
Everything.
I work for a loan department. I know.
Everything.
You make that.
Everything, bro.
When they coming off? When did I said I don't even want to buy the house.
I don't even want to buy a house,
You say
bro.
I gotta put down what?
I gotta put down how that's.
I beat that
How?
part though, cause I do make. I'm all right.
But and that's what I'm saying.
I'm
When you
okay.
all right, you know what I'm saying.
It's like, okay.
You able to talk about it.
But
and
it
have
do
a
keep
cool-
child support do keep out a lot of argument because this was sad. This what he told me. This all we need or
Yeah.
she need. That part be cool.
That bar be cool because you ain't got to.
Cause I got to
And
argue.
I can't say, yeah, I ain't one thing I don't
But
do
when
no
I was
more.
mean, cause I was mean that one time. I was bitter. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was
Yeah.
bitter.
It's a lot to it.
And they say, "What they said?" I said, "How you short?"
How you short?
The man said this on the tape.
Bruh, the mother
better
say
go
one
get some
time, she say, such and such need this.
Bust it open for him.
I say, we get paid Thursday.
Yeah.
We get paid Thursday. You got to wait till Thursday. I mean, shit, what the fuck can I do?
I remember that.
Oh, you not understanding what I'm saying? You not understanding what I'm saying. We get paid Thursday. You asking right now. I ain't got it if you ain't got it because we ain't got paid yet.
Exactly.
But when Thursday hit, you gonna get paid first. So you take care of that when you get it.
The way you said cracked me up, man.
Bruh,
You
like,
get paid on my check
Man,
before
look.
I get paid.
Come on, man. You know that shit gonna be there.
You know it's gonna be there.
Let's go, buddy.
First. No.
First.
First.
Bam.
First, bro.
Then Uncle Sam gonna hit your ass. Then all your other shit.
Then they say, here you go.
They gonna clean you up nice.
Clean you up nice.
Give you a good taper.
Right.
But
Yeah, your line ain't gonna be good.
Your line gonna be good.
You need a lining every
Uncle
week,
Sam
though.
gonna take the rest of
You need a lining every week, Brett.
lining.
Shit.
Shit, dang.
Shit.
Shit, dang. So before you get the kid,
But I mean, you know.
before you get the kid, try to make sure you're gonna be in that household.
That's why I just said,
I ain't
make
good
sure
for
your
no
money
baby mama,
right.
bro.
If you're gonna be out here fucking,
Man, I
make
ain't
sure your
good for no
money
baby
right.
mama.
Nah, get you a wife.
That's what I'm saying to you. I ain't good for no baby
That's
mama.
the only way to
Because
go.
the moment she be like, you taking the who? Oh, I hope you ready to fight.
Yeah,
We're going to court.
And you can't fight them, bro.
In court?
Hey,
You can't box them.
I'm talking about in court.
I'm talking about for real.
Do you know how angry I am?
What you talking about, bro?
I tried to fight. That's your first instinct. He got mad at me because he couldn't fight.
but why do I have to pay extra for something
look.
that I put 50%?
Man, look, bro. Females make it seem like they love harder, bro. And it's like, we feel the same way. Let somebody come at your kid right now talking crazy.
It's over with.
I'm running up with you, and them ain't even my kids.
It's over
bro.
with. Let's handle this.
Bro.
Let's handle this.
My kid was next door when I had my children yesterday. My kids was next door. My son, actually, my daughter was in the house being the kid. My son was next door because this lady is an evangelist, and she be on like some like I'm gonna do Bible study with my grandbabies and shit, and the kids be wanting to play next door on the trampoline and shit. So I was like, go ahead, do your thing. So she went in the house and did her little vacation Bible school thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then she let the kids go outside and play on the trampoline. Me being me, I cannot go a second without checking on them.
Bruh.
Like, I can't chill without,
What they doing?
like,
Right, what's going on? What's going on? They good? Alright, yep.
That's daddy shit.
that's just
Father shit.
It's just, like, for some people, it's just instinct. It's just, like when I had Langston, I was so worried about, like, how, like, I know how I am as a person. I know when I sleep like a log.
Not no
Like,
more.
no, not no more, but you know,
you
stop
adjusting,
that
boy.
bullshit. Let me talk.
Boy, you
Like,
adjusted.
you used to call me, nigga.
You
and
adjusted,
like
boy.
3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you be like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Bro.
ain't no getting in contact
Like a
with me until like I
log.
wake up.
Yeah.
When I wake up is when I wake up.
Yeah.
I sleep like a log.
This mother
But
be so
once
sweet,
I
answer
had
the phone and
Langston,
hang up.
before I had Langston, I was worried about, damn, am I gonna wake up when she like crying or whatever?
Yeah.
But once I had her, and me and Zara would be in the bed, so like she wouldn't hear her at all. She was
You
like
hear,
a fucking
yeah.
dog.
Yep.
But soon as she cried,
Yep. You just pop up, bro.
I'm up.
Pop up.
I'm
They
up.
say they changed.
Changing that diaper. I already know what it is.
Like overnight. Like God is amazing. That's all
And
I
it's
gotta
like,
say.
and
God
not
is
to,
amazing.
again, not to
Because
discredit them.
I thought that I was gonna still be in my ways.
Yeah.
As a boy, or as a man, whatever you want to call it.
Right. Change your
I thought I was gonna still be in my ways. But once she was born, it was like
Change your
Langston.
Bro. But
That's
it's part
all
of
out,
why I apologize to you.
That's
because
all
you
out.
was taught that.
Right.
So there are many men when your pops came, and he told you, yo, I got $1 million there for you, son, and I want you to find it. Don't even lose it.
Right.
Love you, homie. I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you learned that. So for you, it was already embedded in you. You didn't even realize until it was time to use it. You went, oh shit. Oh shit is that. Oh shit is that. So we blessed and you don't even realize those type of things.
Yeah.
And I would like to take this time to give flowers to all of our fathers.
Right on.
No matter the weather. And you know what I mean by that. No matter the weather. I would like to give flowers right now to Brian's father, Ronnie's father, Mrs. father, Brett's father, and my father. Because, like I said earlier in this podcast, like, they didn't have the instructions.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in the podcast, sir. It's a show.
A show. I'm sorry.
You're good, bro.
A show. But again, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Either he got you like
He trying to be cool. He trying to get him on the low. You put
He
him
heard
on
over
there.
yeah, he right.
He had him over
Got me
there.
right. G-Ball got me right. I'm sorry. But the show. Don't blame me, blame that. Now, because of the fact that I'm just realizing, like, these are all beautiful stories to me. Like the way I outlook life and shit, like, through the good and the bad, like, they're all beautiful stories. And I just want to send flowers to them because it's just the evolution of life. Like, we experiencing that right now in real time. Like, the shit that they coming into realization and all those things, like, we experiencing that now in real time, and like what's important, what's not, what's up, like like
Facts.
I just wanted to take this time right now just to give flowers out to
much love
to our ancestors.
You actually took my next step.
You know,
I wanted to know if there was anything that you wanted to say to your fathers. You were willing to say it now. Right now, right now, you know, none of us are guaranteed forever. Any of us can pass on the way home. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So,
but can we start with the one that no longer has his father?
Yeah, go ahead. Get it if you need to.
Oh, me.
Well, if your father could hear you, what would you tell him right now?
If my father could hear me right now, I would tell him thank you for about 20 minutes. And he was such a humble soul that he would probably stop me like 10 minutes within those 20.
Right.
Stop.
Right.
Because towards the end of his life, now that I can sit back and analyze things, like up until the point to where he was like on his deathbed and he begged my mom to marry him because probably he knew that without that we wouldn't be able to retain the house. I want to tell him I'm sorry for all those times that you tried to give me gems and I ran the streets. And I would tell him thank you for his life, and for everything that he tried to instill in me, even though I was a stubborn listener. He was in his day. And just I appreciate you for who you are, because I used to be ashamed of my dad. Like I sat up, I went upstairs one day and noticed that my dad was he had bought hooked on phonics, because with him having a third grade education, he didn't have the best education. So with him seeing me at the age that he was, he still was ambitious enough to want to work on himself to just to be better as a person, even late in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
But at my adolescent age, it's like I'm spelling better than you, I'm reading better than you, like I was ashamed. But as a man now, I can appreciate it because he was just trying to be better for me and for my mom.
Dope.
Because he loved me and my mom wholeheartedly, because he learned from the mistakes that he made when he had a family previous to my family.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell him thank you.
No doubt.
And I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love you. That's it.
Tell him, you heard that.
I'm glad. That's
Yeah,
good.
such thing as afterlife, you heard that.
No doubt.
Yeah,
No doubt.
good shit.
Yeah, so for me personally, you guys know my mom's been not in the best of health right now, and nothing really scares you awake to tell your closest family members how much they mean to you. So that right there kind of prompted me to tell him more so, every day, I love you and stuff like that. Stuff that me and my family, we don't say that to each other. It's a known feeling, so we don't have to say it as much, especially like the males or whatever. I mean, some may think of it as a flaw, but it's just how I was raised. But no, it's nice to hear and be able to say, because he could be coming back and visiting her and not make it back.
True.
So, but yeah, I would just like to tell him, thank him for just being who he was and showing me unconditional love, so I could spread that in my experiences. Because we all have different walks in life, and ain't no telling what's gonna happen tomorrow. We might go in a different direction because we're forced to, by whatever circumstance that happens.
For real.
So I'm just happy that he stayed strong in his path and just did what he could in his time being, and that's pretty much it.
Real, bro. I know with my pops, bro, they always said that he had like a real good sound system in his whip. They said he always was banging. So now that I got one, bro, I just want to just roll with him, just to let him know I got one. Like I ain't know, like I ain't know he used to DJ. They said he was a real good DJ back then, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy, dog. And like his guys would be like, when you start DJing, like asking me sarcastic, random ass questions.
So
they know.
They know.
And they're like, when you start, like how you, and they just want to listen to me just to see how I DJ. And they're like, bro, your pops used to DJ. And I'm like, quit fucking playing. And I just asked him one day, and he just told me, like, yeah, I used to do something back in the day. Like, nigga, what? So yeah, man, I just wanna. I mean, before he passed, he used to come to my events, which was cool, and he'd like give me pointers and tips and shit. So that was always great. But now just appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got cool later. I definitely understood a lot as we got cooler later. So I mean, he understood the grief I gave him. He was the adult and I was the shorty. So you know what I'm saying? He took it on the chin and just was just like, you'll figure it out. Once I figured it out, it was just like, damn.
I see why you.
Oh God, bro. I see why he was on what he was on.
Right.
But yeah, I just tell him, man, I appreciate it, and just I'm living good, I'm straight. Cause he definitely was the epitome of getting money. So I try to live my life like that, so it ain't no excuses. So that's it, man.
Big Ron, Uno, we call him Uno. And I'm Dose, and then my son Trey. Man, I love you, man, and it got greater later. That's it, man. Like from where we came from to where we are now. Man, he dope. He's super dope. He a dope ass dude on every level, man. He a dope ass dude. Thanks, because you put the time in with my kids.
Right.
You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I made them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he come through, he check on them, and he
Mad love.
school supplies, all that shit, man. He
shit, bro.
cold, he
All
cold.
that.
So like my pops, man.
Where was this?
Yeah. Then he, you know what I'm saying? On my birthday last year, you know what I'm saying? You know, I drink a lot of Ciroc. You know, Ciroc boy, walking the whole way. But the card he gave me, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He told me he loved me, he respect me, and I'm twice the man that he ever will be.
Crazy how that works, man.
You know what I'm saying? So he told me that.
He passed you the keys.
Man, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that shit
He passed you the
crazy.
torch.
You know what I'm saying? Then on the flip side, my uncles,
Yeah.
like my Superman, you know what I'm saying, in my life, they passed it down to me too. I'm proud of you, keep doing your thing. You turn out to be a great man. I'm like, yo, like to hear that from
Crazy, hell yeah.
somebody you looked up to
Right,
tell
yeah.
you like you on my level now.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
blew me away. So shout out to my Uncle Jackie, my Uncle Michael. My granddaddy, he passed away, you know what I'm saying, some years back, but
That's right.
they showed me man love on the father figure side, you know what I'm saying, when they have to. So I appreciate all four of them guys, yo, and my Uncle Barry, another one on my dad's side, my Uncle Paul, my Uncle Jake, they always fuck with me, Uncle Sammy. All my uncles, man, they fuck with us heavy, so I can never, so I gotta give you love.
Hell yeah.
I gotta give you
Uncle
I
Ryan,
lost one
bro.
pop, you know what I'm
You gave me a ton of
saying?
more.
So like, you know what I'm saying? When he was lacking, they came, and then when he was able to pick it up,
Yeah.
he picked it up and he carried it. It was dope.
You one of the
Love
most, you one of the most modest friends I have.
Appreciate that.
You really are.
Appreciate it. Just
But
Uh,
you are like you dope as a motherfucker. Like
Uncle Ryan, bro.
you've gotten a lot of shit started in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like you made me think of a lot of things differently. Like, and the way I see you with your sister's kids,
Crazy, bro.
like
Think they yours.
they yours.
I think they yours, bro.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
bro, like.
The boy look like
No, man, like, stop, bro. Shine your light.
I
Bro.
appreciate it.
Shine your
Part
light.
of my life, bro,
Yeah.
is
Shine that
acceptance.
motherfucker.
So hear me out. Part of who I am is simple. I try to simplify as many things as I possibly can for me. So it may not be simple to others. So when I get compliments, I simplify them. Because I am nothing but a regular person.
Right.
Why-
We
what
all
do you
try
say-
to do that.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm
humble
saying?
side.
We
Man,
all-
take that humble shit off, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take the humble off sometimes.
Oh, man, I'm gonna be humble till I die.
Nah,
There's a
hey.
lot of people that can't, we don't know all of the aspects that you
I'm just
covered
glad
before they
y'all
got to
here.
that point.
I'm gonna give
Like,
you.
man,
Hey, you want me to
tell
take it
him
off?
this.
Y'all want me to take it off?
Take that shit off.
I'm gonna just do one. Ask Delonne taught him how to make beats.
That's what I'm saying. If niggas would have called me a legend on the beat,
I'm not though. I'm not. He did the
He the
seven on
one
his
that
own.
he the one
How to
that
actually
showed
work
me
the
how
program and all
to
of that.
like. He is the one. That's why I always gotta give him his flowers, because he is the one that showed concept how to format beats on Fruity Loops. Because I looked at Fruity Loops and like, what the
What the fuck is this shit?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And he was like, bro,
That's
he would
part
be
of
at my
what I'm doing with
crib.
my pops.
Like I said, my mom and my dad, because you had to really get through my dad. My mom was easier and softer. My dad is the one that you had to get through.
It's his house shit.
It's his house.
Who is this nigga?
It's his house. Who is this nigga?
Who is this?
Who is this
He
nigga?
came at me like that one time on the porch, and he never did it again. We was
Ever
cool.
again in life.
We was cool
Because
every day after that.
He was the one. The way
He was trying to get me, and I just was like, I don't even. I'm
Yeah.
chilling. What's
And
up?
I took a piece
I'm
of
happy
that.
to be here, bro.
I took a piece of that into my life.
Accept me.
I took a piece of that into my life. That's why a lot of the I ain't even get into that. That's a whole other story for another day. But a lot of the women that I got friends with and became whatever with, I got that sauce for him.
Steve Nash.
I got that sauce.
AKA
More
Steve
flowers.
Nash.
I got that sauce
The
for him.
sis man.
So therefore, he would come over my crib and he was good. He was money. More than any other friend, he was money. He could come over, whatever, it didn't matter.
Steve Nash.
They love Right.
Just to God.
So yes,
Get off me.
And-
I appreciate it.
but look,
What you want me to do with it? You want me to get up and
those
dance like you get
attributes, with those attributes,
No, I said you don't throw the
with
assist.
those attributes
You give
about
him the assist
yourself
now.
that grooves
You
you
pass the ball.
with
You
those
just catch the
attributes
hoop.
about yourself, and you seeing, because you are the type of individual that you learn off of your surroundings.
Yeah.
So with that
That's how I
being
figured out
said,
Fruity Loops. I literally went through each
That-
guy.
yes.
Each this. Each,
that
I would just
and the
turn
shit
it
he
on.
taught me
Turn
and
it on.
everything else.
He like,
That
what you doing? Hold
grew
on.
him to be the
Trying to figure
great
this shit
uncle
out.
that he is.
Not for real.
So for
I
that,
didn't know he'd be a
appreciate
good
it.
pop.
to sum it up, 6 words. Man, you my boy Blue. Forever. Westside Wabbo's murder. I just had to throw that in there.
So, my shout out to my pops would be, I thank you. So, my parents made me figure it out, right?
Right.
When I say figure it out, it was truly figured out, right? Mom, this ain't here. Hey, pops, I gotta get to figure it out. Figure it out. You know, after I started figuring it out, and I got to that age where it was like, oh, I'm gonna start doing bad, you let me figure it out.
Right.
Then it was like, oh, we'll take you. You know, pops, oh, I'll take you here, or I'll do this.
Right.
But it was the minimum, unless it was something he was into with me.
Yeah.
So that whole figured out thing changed a lot of who I am, and it made me so independent and so headstrong. You gonna do it, do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that him doing that and then transitioning to who he is now, he one of my best friends now. You know,
That's
my
dope.
pops,
Yeah.
my pops,
Yeah.
back in the day, a phone call with my pops would be 30 seconds. Hello? You there? Yeah, this is me, Dad. What's going on? Come outside. All right, click.
It's dope.
Wasn't no calling and checking on you. Wasn't no.
Yeah.
And you know, now I get texts after Thanksgiving. Happy this.
Oh, that shit dope.
Don't talk to him for 4 days. Yo, where you at? You good?
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a Thanksgiving where none of the other siblings came. And he literally told me so much from his childhood I had never heard. And it was like, oh, that's why you are the way you are.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? So I thank him for being what I needed when I was young and then turning to what I need now. And I'm just the guy. So
Shout out to stepfathers too.
Yeah.
stepfather.
Stepfathers too,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Definitely had a dope stepdad. My sister's dad was super cool.
Yeah.
That is where I take some of my mannerisms from too.
Okay.
When you're around somebody a whole meal for so long, you do start acting and take some of
Yeah,
that.
learn the way it
Take
work.
some of they cool, yeah. So shout out to Eric. He definitely was a cool brother. He's still here, so yeah, I check on him every now and again. But hell yeah.
Shit dope,
That's
bro.
a hard shit. That's a hard
It's a hard job.
court to step in. Hell yeah.
It's a lot.
We already did it, so I already know.
And I appreciate your time.
Hey,
Before
yo.
we go, we got one more.
What's
one
that?
more, bro.
What's up?
We give a shout out every show. We gotta shout somebody out. You ain't got nobody, you ain't got nobody. But I'm happily ready to
Say
go
less.
first.
Let's
Go
do
ahead.
it. Let's do
You want
it.
me to go first?
Yeah.
Devin Vick. My boy Devin Vick is the most love you will ever see on Facebook.
Shout out
And
to
when
Devin,
I
bro.
say everything we do, everything we touch, every joke put on our page, my boy Devin, he there.
Yes,
So
sir.
he
my
just had
dog.
a birthday.
Hey, that's my tall boy. He came to the jazz festival. We was over there in the line.
That's my
trying
dude.
to get some fries and some ribs.
That young 21-year-old
Shout out
got
to
a
my
real
boy
big
Devin,
soul.
man. He a real dude.
I
fucks with him.
appreciate him.
Nephew
Happy
ducking
birthday.
that court though.
Whoa.
I'm
They got
dunking
a
on his
basketball
ass.
thing.
I'm dunking on his
I gotta
ass.
get it, man.
So,
Next time I see
shout out
him,
to
Brett.
Devin. I know I normally do
Man.
somebody doing
Brett,
something.
I'm dunking on
But
him.
Devin himself
Okay.
just had a
Next time I
birthday.
see him.
Happy
Shout out to
birthday.
Devin.
Shout
Happy
out
birthday,
Devin.
B.
No doubt.
Hey, bye.
I go. Fuck it. I go. Shout out to my nigga Keno. You know what I'm saying? He should have been here, but it's all good. He was at Shapiro, whatever, doing that gig shit.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my G.
I'm glad I took it
Shout out
off.
to G-Ball, you know what I'm saying?
That's
No
the lead,
love
bro.
always. Happy Father's Day, my nigga.
No doubt.
And shout out to my brother. I love you, bro. I'm glad we was able to get everything right. And I just want to spread love to all the fathers out there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
The fathers that couldn't be here, the fathers that are here present in their kids' lives. Peace and love to all of y'all, man. Keep doing the good work. Keep doing the good work. Because no matter if you feel like it or not in the moment, you are making you're making an impact in your kid's life. So just keep striving.
For sure.
Keep striving.
Yeah, so I don't want to like just double up, but yeah, shout out to Keno as well, because I've been through some hard times here and there, and he's always had my back, let me kind of crash there.
Word up.
Pay my way while I'm staying there and all that stuff, but he's always had my back and give me a place to lay my head. So shout out to him. Shout out to y'all, man, for thinking of my little unique situation.
Yeah,
I was
man,
beautiful
that
to
shit was
Father's
beautiful,
Day,
bro.
so
You a legend, bro.
You never even knew how beautiful of a story you had, did you?
Beautiful legend.
That shit dope, bro. That shit hard.
over years, it has grown on me, like how unique it is and whatnot.
I want you to know some of us wish we was adopted from our mamas.
Come on, bro.
At least for a couple years, can I have some
At
break?
least. Yeah, let me get a break.
That was dope, bro.
Let me get one break.
Hey, we appreciate you, money, for real.
Yeah,
For real.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
You can't shout out to us like he just shout out to
I
us.
can, bro.
Lazy shout
I can't
out,
think of
man.
nobody, man. So shout out to y'all.
Just say I ain't got nobody.
Cause I don't fuck with
We gonna come back to you.
niggas,
We gonna come
man.
eat dope,
So
nigga.
shout out to y'all.
We gonna come back to you.
Yeah, come
Hey,
back.
yo,
Motherfucker.
first I want to shout out my 3-piece spicy Ariana, Ronald the Third, LaRon, my kids. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for always being there for me, being my strength and my stress. It's all good. And my godson Nez, little
There we
Nez.
go.
Oh, yes, sir.
Cause Fopi showed with the 3 I was waiting.
Yeah. My boy, that's my boy.
Fopi.
And then my other godson, Cash. And then, you know, Handsome Family, you know what it is. OCU, Bang Gang. Nez, we see you, Merchant Boys, we all in here. It's awesome. Hey, I just want Wu-Tang, all that, you know what I'm saying? And I want to thank y'all, man, for inviting me, for even thinking of me to be on here.
Yeah, man.
This shit is dope. I love what y'all doing.
Legend.
I always check it out.
Man, we
Legend, bro.
I appreciate it for real, fam.
Legend.
Anytime you want to do a joint thing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out here so everybody can hear it.
No doubt.
We're in the process of trying to set up something between Smitty and y'all.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So we can do a concert thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Misfits versus Committee.
we trying to set it up. So we hopefully we'll be able to get that going this summer.
Okay.
Maybe into the
Better
fall.
Yeah.
Man.
It's dope.
So-
It's dope. Word up.
Come on.
Cut the show, bro. Cut that shit off.
Cut the show. I love y'all,
Cut
man.
that shit
I
off,
love
man.
y'all.
Cut it off.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Happy
out there.
motherfucking Father's Day.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeah.
You gonna right at home, bro.
You want to do it on there, send it to me?
It's recording, my bad.
This one. He can take a picture from the video.
My bad.